against me shall prosper. Oh, it won't work.
No weapon
formed against me. Give me that ad lib again.
No weapon.
One more time.
No weapon.
One more time.
No weapon.
Bitch.
Who the fuck y'all hoes
Okay, the facts are back, bitch.
think? Who the fuck y'all hoes think it was, bitch, or what time of day it was? Okay.
You gotta understand that this is a community-based project. We're not getting any funding from the government. I seen bitches out there talking about, wait till Trump hears about this. Trump can suck my dick.
I got to wait till Tuesday. Okay. Oh my God. I just need to keep hearing that right there. Hey, you are awesomely awesome. And you're the best. You're the best. Bless. Just hell. I can't even sound, you know what to say.
Had a vision for 20 in the morning, thinking of my little sisters in mourning, struggling with realities, no maladies, holidays ain't the same, everything's changed. No Maury, no Prince, and no Michael, no Andre Crouch and the Disciples, no Walter, Edwin, or Derek Golding, no Whitney, no George Michael. Toys R Us gone bankrupt. Damn, the Guitar City went bankrupt. Everything from my childhood's missing, man. Man, I swear it's such a fucked up feeling, man. I'm not mad, it's a simple observation. And I'm not sad, but it's not a celebration. I'm just trying to put the pieces back together, man. Everything's falling through my fingers like sand. It seems a tighter that I'm gripping. It seems the more that I am slipping. I feel like I lost everything I love. And where's this alleged agape love? In churches ain't the same. Gospel music just ain't the same. R&B it just ain't the same. But y'all keep telling me it's the same. But I ain't feeling nothing, damn it. And I don't wanna reach up and grab it. Shots fired, get to ducking. Always knew they were up to something. This ain't no future when you're frontin'. And y'all know you still have it full. I'm not a baby, bro, I'm grown. Don't leave me standing out here alone. That's why I wrote this song, because I know I'm not alone. What are we out here doing? What are we out here saying? People don't care no more, so fuck it, I don't care no more. If this is too much for you to handle, I was always too much to handle. There ain't nothing new about me. You don't want
for the team. Took a bullet for the dream that we would one day all be free, free from prejudice, free from sexism, free from bigotry. I die for creativity, I die for freedom to be free. I died and left a legacy. Oh, but baby, I'm still live through technology. After the sun, comes the rain. And after the sun will start shining. What is a pain? And tears of pain. And tears of pain. And a dash of struggle, just be patient. Your destiny will manifest. Yes, bones in the sea.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, fam? What is up? It is your dude, BubzDaGawd here. Can y'all please let a nigga know if you can hear me? Let a nigga know if you can hear, please. Okay, because I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all gonna see me in a minute. I'm gonna be on camera because I'm trying to be more visual. But no shade. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to y'all, the new subscribers. We are at 958 on the road to 1K. It's going slow, but it's going slow for a reason. I'm learning in the midst of it being slow. That's low-key grace and mercy because it gives me the opportunity to look at things before shit hit the fan. Because when shit hit the fan, bitch, you're going to have to really learn how to think on your toes. And a lot of these motherfuckers got diabetes in them bitches, so they ain't going to be able to think with them bitches. No shade. But we are here, y'all. 958 strong on the road to 1K. Make sure y'all hit that like button because it helps the channel to grow in the algorithms. Make sure y'all share. Okay, sharing spaces. Again, shout out to Deshaun. Deshaun, that nigga is the MVP of the channel. No shade. He shares in so many damn spaces. I didn't even know he shared it in. So I'm gonna need for some of y'all to please have a little bit of that Deshaun spirit in you, so that whenever Bubs go live, even if you're not gonna watch the entire thing, even if you're not going to sit through the entire thing, because my stuff can be all over the place sometimes, no shade, but for those that know, they follow in the breadcrumbs. But if you can't sit through the entire thing, you can at least share it for those who may be able to do so. Okay? No shade. But anyway, y'all, we are back. Hey. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What is up? I am back. Before we get into the live, I have a few announcements that I would like to be able to discuss with you guys. I feel like this music is too fucking loud. Hold on. Is the music good, y'all? Is the background music cool? Because ain't nobody talking to me. Let's see. We got DJ The Truth TV. What's going on, Pimp? Glad to have you here. Shout out to you for being consistent. I've been seeing your name in the chat whenever I go live as of late. So again, shout out to you. But can y'all hear me? Is everything good? Are we smooth? Are we cool? Please let me know. Let a nigga know. What are we doing? So are we good? Can y'all hear me? Is the background music cool? Are we smooth? Thank you, DJ The Truth. Shout out to you. Do I have to put on my Daddy Bubs voice in this bitch in order for motherfuckers to understand? We got Harold in the motherfucking building. What's going on, pimping? We got 4K Imani in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to them and check out their channel. They make music. So again, check them out. All right, y'all. I'm glad that I'm here. Again, a few announcements before we get into the live. I'm still trying to figure out my internet situation. No shade. The shit is getting crazy as far as what's available in my area. So I've been using my hotspot to be able to do certain things or whatever. So that's gonna be the move until then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed, and I'm learning not to be ashamed to share my truth because I'm in the process of changing my fucking life. So yeah, you're gonna have transitions that come through because you're changing your life. The fuck? So you gotta go through some shit in order to get to where you want to get to. But you gotta go through it. And that's one thing that Bubs is gonna do, is go through it. I might talk my shit as I go through it, but I will be going through it. Okay, to get to the other side. So as far as my lives, they might be limited, or they may not be as long as I would like them to. I like to kind of get off and shit. I'm a top, so I like to take my time with stuff and break shit down a little bit. I don't like all that, baby. I'm more like this. I'm in your face. Yeah, that's me. So if I do that in that area, and sexual energy is supposed to be the strongest energy in this universe, I'm gonna employ that energy in all my other shit. Okay, so that is where we are at with that. Okay, so y'all please bear with me. Also, I've been having some conversations with someone very close to me who I take into a very high regard in my life about the direction of my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is growing slowly. I'm almost reaching the 1K mark, so I kind of want to change it up. And the thing with me is that I like to experiment with certain things. I need to just find one thing and just stick with it. I feel like for the past few years, I've kind of done that with lives. Like, I've been doing lives a lot. I mean, I put in the work to master lives. That's why I'm good at lives. No shade. But I want to continue to dig deeper into my creative energy. So what I have thus far is that I'm going to do more video essays. So like for my spiritual cognitive dissonance video essay that I did, make sure y'all check that out in reference to the whole LGBT situation. You know, the ex-gays and shit. That's a video essay. I was inspired to do video essays by a YouTuber named Think Peace Tribe, I believe. I always fuck that up. But he started doing video essays and it really inspired me. And there's also other people that I'm subscribed to on my YouTube channel that I watch that do video essays. So I want to do more of that because those also get views. And y'all know how I throw down with my creativity, baby. Motherfuckers can do video essays, girl, but can't nobody do a video essay like BubzDaGawd because there's only one BubzDaGawd. Also, I kind of want to showcase more of my acting abilities. I kind of did a little bit of that with chapter 1 of Blame It on the Dress, which I'm gonna have to drop these bitches periodically, girl. No shade. Maybe bitch throughout the seasons, girl, because the amount of time that I spent, okay, putting time, effort, energy, revisions, money, all this stuff that I put into chapter 1 of Blame It on the Dress, no shade. I'm gonna need more energy than what what was given to me. And I'm realizing that as well, that I deserve better than what I have allowed myself to accept. And that's my fault. So now I'm learning that. I'm going to be going through some spiritual transformative things pretty soon, I'm pretty sure, to where I can really tap in and do what I need to do. I feel like I've been preparing and the universe is setting up everything for me and I'm just following my flow. And I would ask that y'all please do the same. But yeah, I want to showcase some of my acting abilities. There's a few monologues that I've seen, and I'm talking about ones that are intense, that really call for emotion and crying. I feel like since my ego death in 2018, I have tapped into my emotional bag so much to where it don't take a lot to make a nigga tear up, girl. I'd be like, why am I tearing up, bitch? So I'm going to learn how to channel that into acting. So if you have any suggestions for what you think would be good for my channel, you can leave them in the comments, which I'm going to get to heroes in a minute. But if you have one and you don't want to put it in the chat, you can definitely hit me up on my Instagram, okay, and DM me there to tell me the suggestion. Hold on one second. My bad, excuse me. I had to cough for a second, girl. Because Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I hit the M. I be telling y'all the mute monster be getting a nigga. Thank you. Oh, we got Aries in the building. Hello, Aries. I hope all is well, girl. I hope all is well, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. But shout out to you. But Harold, I'm thinking about maybe doing that as far as Twitch, but I've been on TikTok as of late. I was introduced to a page or that does panels every day. Her name is Empress, okay, on TikTok. Dope as hell. She's a deconstructionist of organized religion, Christianity in particular. Baby, the Christians be upset over there, and no shade. TikTok is where it's at for the type of conversations I want to have. Because there's too many weak, jelly-backed, talking about me being jelly-spined, bitch. You got jelly in your spine, jelly in your knees, jelly in your body, bitch, as you wiggle and walk. Jelly in your heart ventricle, bitch. You talking about me. On TikTok, they give it up. So I kind of want to go over there. Okay? I'm going to go over there. So I've been over there listening to some of the panel discussions over there. And also next year as well, I'm probably going to be doing more of my lives on TikTok. Not so much on YouTube. I'm going to have to learn how TikTok Studio works and just find a way to bring the production aspect like I do on YouTube over there. I may periodically like do certain lives for YouTube or whatever, maybe like once or twice a month. But I kind of want to really figure shit out. No shade. And I'm going to say this. Because even I was told to get better with this, but I'm in the process of learning. I know that times are tough. And I know that things are hard right now for all of us. The orange Cheeto dust with the goddamn tumbleweed on top of his head. Okay, looking like dead Edna bitch. Girl in the flesh. The trans man version of it, girl. Because of what he's done to this country, I get it. People don't have shit to spend. But girl, if you are blessed in the city, you blessed in the field, you blessed where you come and when we go, girl, you casting down every stronghold, sickness and poverty must cease because the devil is defeated because you are blessed, bitch. If you are blessed and you have the ability to be able to spread some of that blessing around, the CashApp would be nice because no shade. It takes a lot to do what I do. And I'm sharing my life experience and my gifts and my talents. But I'm also realizing that as I continue to grow and to learn to love myself, that whatever I give out, I deserve to receive. And no shade, I may not have the views, bitch, but the quality over in this whole girl, when it comes down to the central message of shit, is on point. Yes, I can upgrade with visuals. Because right now, this shit is 720p, and niggas on 4K right now. Yeah, there's certain things that I can definitely upgrade on. No shade. I can admit that. But as far as the message and the theme and what's important, the aspect of humanity, bitch, I does what I do. And I'm giving myself credit. So, a CashApp, if you have it, would be nice, especially if what you feel like I'm doing is bettering you. Now, if you can't do that, and I understand, I ain't trying to bully nobody. I ain't trying to beg and shit. I'm a nigga that like to get my own shit done. That's why I'm working on my shit hard so I can do what I gotta do for me. But in the midst of that, because I understand that sometimes help is necessary, if you can't do that, a like is free as hell. A share is free as hell. If I said something that made you laugh, or I said something that made you think, screen record it, girl, with your phone. And share it on your platform, #Bubs. There are ways to give back. Because I love what I do over here. I love what I do. I love that I have a small community growing of individuals who look forward to me going live, who engage with me. I want that. Because I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for us. But I'm going to need help with that. No shade. It's not trying to be any sort of pressure, girl. It's just the truth. And just like how I'm learning to love myself and want better for myself, I want y'all to do the exact same thing. Because y'all have a right to live your best life. despite what a bitch, nigga, or nigga, bitch niggas gotta think about it. Okay? And speaking of bitch niggas, let's get into the motherfucking live, shall we? No shade, no shade, no shade. Where we at? Let's see, here we go. Boom, hold on. There we go. Now, let me change the music up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. Hold on 1 second. This Kim Davis singing. There used to be a time in my life when we were lovers, and we shared this apartment together, just us two. Face head ass bitch. It says marriage equality is safe for now. You can thank this Pat Oswald and drag looking ass bitch on the screen, girl, for her deciding to think that with her bumping her shit up, bitch, because instead of her using that dollar store equivalent of Pantene, girl, she actually got some Pantene because Trump is in office. And what is up with these motherfuckers that are against queer people but got no necks and no chins? Look at all the cutlets underneath her neck, girl. Look at them eyebrows, bitch. What is going? Not only is the marriage not connecting, but the eyebrows aren't. And that's why I got this song playing in the motherfucking background. Because this bitch is living all alone. She's on her Phyllis Hyman tip. What's going on, Miss Chocolate Divine? Let me go ahead and get into an article that I have here, okay? This is from NBC News, and it reads, Supreme Court rejects long-shot effort to overturn same-sex marriage ruling. The court turned away an appeal filed by Kim Davis, the prized pig on the screen girl, a former county clerk in Kentucky who was sued after refusing to issue a marriage license to a gay couple. She is mad because there are men in the world getting dicked down by other men. Meanwhile, this bitch pussy is drier than a graham cracker, girl. This is the same bitch that be on these damn sites with a screen name that don't make no sense, girl. Stay wet 24/7 at gmail.com. Bitch at home, pussy drier than a damn Popeye's biscuit. The fuck? But anyway, let's read. And shout out to some more for that joke. It's a quick little read again from NBC News. And it reads, the Supreme Court on Monday turned away a long-shot attempt to overturn the landmark 2015 ruling that legalized same-sex marriage nationwide, which was definitely not on this bitch's side. Nationwide! Without comment, the justices rejected an appeal brought by Kim Davis, a former county clerk in Kentucky who was sued in 2015 for refusing to issue marriage licenses because of her opposition to same-sex marriage based on her religious belief, even though this bitch has had multiple failed marriages, girl. How are you a goddamn servicer of marriage licenses, but you can't even uphold what it is that you signed for other hoes, bitch? And on top of that, I wouldn't want that bitch to sign a damn thing on my marriage license. Hell no, we'll go somewhere else. Can I get somebody else in the back? Because I don't want her putting her failed shit on me. See, where are all these queerphobic ass people, bitch, where I'm at? Where they at when I'm around, they be shutting the fuck up. They ain't got nothing to say, girl. Why these hoes never come cross my path, bitch? But anyway, Her latest appeal in the case, okay, brought a decade later, had attracted considerable attention amid fears that the court could overturn the 2015 same-sex marriage decision, Obergefell versus Hodges, in the aftermath of the 2022 ruling that overturned the landmark self-deletion of children rights decision, Roe versus Wade. The deletion of fetuses rights decision, Roe versus Wade. Some LGBTQ activists have pointed to conservative Justice Clarence Thomas's suggestion in his concurring opinion in the decision overturning Roe that Obergefell, girl, something that's trying to fail down and couldn't get up, and some other cases should also be revisited as a cause for concern. Although the court has a 6-3 conservative majority, none of the other justices joined Thomas's opinion. Probably because those are the same motherfuckers that are getting the motherfucking young ass niggas they want, girl, on all these apps that keep shutting down whenever the Republicans come together or whenever Christian people come together. Matt Starver, founder of Liberty Counsel, a conservative legal organization representing Davis, said in a statement that he would continue efforts to overturn Obergefell. Quote, like the abortion decision in Roe versus Wade, Obergefell was egregiously wrong from the start. This opinion has no basis in the Constitution, he added. The Supreme Court's action was welcomed by LGBTQ advocates. Quote, today, the Supreme Court affirmed what we all know. Marriage equality is the law of the land. Kevin Jennings, CEO of Lambda Legal, said in a statement. Just last month, Justice Samuel Alito, who authored the self-deletion of fetuses ruling, indicated he was not pushing for Obergefell to be overturned. Davis refused to issue any marriage licenses in the immediate aftermath of the Obergefell decision. Some said that as a conservative Christian who opposed same-sex marriage, she should have a religious right not to put her name on marriage licenses involving same-sex couples. Her office in Rowan County, Kentucky, denied licenses to several such couples, including David Moore and David David E., who subsequently filed a civil rights lawsuit. Davis was ordered to issue a license for Moore and Immold, but defied the court injunction and still refused to do so. The judge then held her in contempt, and she was jailed for 6 days. While she was jailed, Moore and Immold were able to obtain their marriage license. Subsequently, the state changed the law, in order to address the controversy, allowing for a license to be issued without the clerk's name on it. But Davis's case continued, with Moore and Immold seeking damages for the initial refusal. Hell yeah, bitch, it's called pain and suffering, ho. We sitting here trying to get married because now we can, because we love each other and we making the conscious choice. We're not getting married because one person got pregnant and now I gotta do this. We making a conscious choice. And you want to deny me that? Meanwhile, you had failed marriages? Bitch. After lengthy litigation, a jury awarded $100,000 in damages. Davis was also required to pay $260,000 in attorney fees, according to her lawyers. Davis then appealed, claiming that she should have been able to cite as a defense her right to the free exercise of religion under the Constitution's First Amendment. After losing an appeal, and here's the thing, bitch. If you're sitting here and saying that you have the right to use religious freedom, you can do that by saying you can get somebody else to sign it because I'm not. There are other clerks. You're not the only clerk that's there. I'm sure they probably would have loved to come back to get something signed without your permit, without you having to sign for it. There are ways around this, but you are queerphobic. And because these two men was going to be dicking each other down on their wedding night while you sitting there running the fuck up out of your Duracell batteries, girl, you projected your shit onto them. And that was the fucking problem. So you have a right to believe what you want to believe. Your freedom of religious beliefs is your own subjective belief. But you don't get to push that on me objectively. The fuck is you talking about? After losing an appeal at the Cincinnati-based 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in March this year, Davis turned to the Supreme Court, raising that question, as well as the much more contentious issue of whether Obergefell should be overturned. We got 2 more and we done, y'all. With the Supreme Court appeal now over, the case will return to the lower court, where Moore and Immode, who declined to comment on the latest action in the case, will seek to collect the damages they are owed. Ooh, girl, they said, bitch, you trying to get all this shit done, ho, pay me my money, bitch. While the Supreme Court has for now given no indication it would seek to overturn Obergefell, it has in other rulings in the last decade strengthened religious rights at the expense of the queer rights, okay? Including by expanding the ability of people to seek exemptions from laws they object to because of their faith. But we're not done, girl. Before we go forward, let me look at y'all comments. Cause I'm gonna come back on the screen, don't worry, but I wanna make sure that Miss Mama's right here gets her full time. Bitch, look at that bun on top of it, girl. She just came in knowing that she was gonna win, girl. She just knew that the Lord was on her side, girl. The Lord wasn't on your side for those 3 marriages, but now for a marriage equality, girl, against the homosexuals, is gonna be on your side, bitch. You can't even get your eyebrows together. You can't even get your neck together. And please, please, if there is a man out there that is attracted, I would say a woman, girl, but she not bold enough to walk in her truth, bitch. Look at her. If you a man out there that you are just one of the rare ones that find slugworms attractive, Mucinex mascots attractive, girl, I ask that you please find out where she is and where she at, and I want you to long dick her down really good. I'm talking about, I want that bun to be all over the place. I want you to grab this goddamn what's the bitch name, girl, from Star Wars, girl, the big ass slug thing, girl, that was trying to imprison the princess. What's his name, bitch? Jabba. If there was a man out there that can shabba her Jabba by grabbing that fucking hair, girl, that got that good Pantene in it now because Trump is president, girl, pull it back and long dick her down, girl, and whisper in her ear, girl, leave the gays alone, leave the gays alone, leave the gays alone, leave the gays alone, girl. Just fuck her down really good so she can get the fuck up out her face, girl. Fuck her so good, girl, that she wakes up with songs in her heart, girl. Fuck her so good that she ends up becoming like the religious, I'm a Christian warrior lady from Trading Spouses, girl, who is now doing podcasts with drag queens, girl, because she got some good dick in her life. That's the problem. Miss Davis needs some dick in her life. And please, God, can we all stretch our hands towards the computer, towards the phone, wherever you watching this at, whatever you doing, stretch your hands out to the screen towards Kim Davis and make sure that you just say in your spirit, bitch, give her dick, give her dick, give her dick, give her dick. Please give her dick, give her dick. Give her dick. Keep saying it. Goddamn. Look at y'all comments. This girl looked so freaking desperate. Instead of finding a man for her, a Christian man, if that's what she wants to mess with other gay men's wishes of being happy. She was going to ruin it for everyone. But the thing is, yes, gay marriage is safe, but they're taking down the gay flags down in Florida. Yeah, it's safe. That's why I said it's safe for now. They got the wrong bitch. Kim Davis ain't got no pull. She ain't got no grip. She ain't got no motion. Yeah, she needs to get a grip. And hopefully a man can come through and help her with her grip game, girl. Maybe she needs to get her Kegel on and her eagle on. Oop, clock that. That might be why every marriage she enters to with a man failed. No shade, girl. And if you a lesbian girl, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. God already see your thoughts, bitch. According to the book that y'all love to throw in our face, girl, didn't it say before you were formed, before you were created, I knew you. So you knew I was gonna be licking sneers, God. So allow her to get her shit ate on. And also too, if you a lesbian that just want to take one for the team, girl, go ahead. Go ahead and do it for her, please. But it ain't just her, girl. We almost done with this segment, girl. We gonna get into some other shit. It ain't just her, girl. First of all, I shouldn't have to. Y'all already know who this is on the screen, girl. And I found this online, girl. So the universe is working in my favor, girl. When I did a video 2 months ago holding another homosexual accountable by the name of Amir Odom, who also had viral content talking about trans people and the queer community in a negative way, and they were coming after same-sex marriage, girl. I had to get him together because when it came to same-sex marriage, something that he's involved with him and his husband, then it could possibly be a threat to him, right? So I called him out on that because it's like, yeah, you good until it's you. And then another Mucinex mascot ass individual from a certain platform came up under that video and said on the screen, it's about to get reversed. Thank God. That was 2 months ago. This individual always believes that they are right, girl, and the universe keeps proving them that they're wrong by the way of Bubs the motherfucking God. So now that same-sex marriage is safe for now, just like he believed it was going to be overturned, girl, I decided to put this post up 12 days ago. And it says marriage equality is here to stay, and I should have put for now, but girl, this is a shady post. And of course, some of these motherfuckers are subscribed to me, so I'm sure the message will get around. It says, remember when the live-action Hotep Christian version of Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist was sure that it would be overturned? Wrong again. You'd think they'd get tired or be tired of, you know, that. To that cisgender male with triple H yitties that can also be used as slippers during these cold winter months, just stick to the rivers, lakes, and the little Debbie ho-hos, pies, and cakes that you and your 12 stomachs are used to. The eunuchs win again. And that is why I also do what I do. Because some of y'all's opinions that y'all so desperately believe in, bitch, which you can when it comes down to being subjective, you can do that all day. But you trying to push that objectively onto other people by using the Bible, a book that some of you hoes struggle with, to justify these claims, then just like in the book, how God always made sure that there was a manifestation. Some way to prove it to those who did not believe it, girl, which is why, again, we win, because we actually do the work. We actually educate ourselves. But see, we're able to do that because we survived y'all's fucking onslaught that y'all are trying to produce yet again. But y'all don't understand that, baby, the coup de grace is going to be on all of us, because now the fact that we've been fighting against each other and arguing against each other, that now the wool is being pulled over all of our fucking eyes, to where now y'all gonna have to learn as well. So what we survived, y'all about to experience. So I think the smart thing to do, especially when it's people that can objectively speak, and y'all be quiet as the fuck, y'all gotta start manifesting. But I also am aware that the only time that y'all manifest is when it's time to be violent. Because that's the only thing y'all niggas know, is to be violent. And I'm trying to help y'all understand that, baby, violence especially in the realm of self-defense, does not belong to any particular gender or expression or sexuality or race or creed of color. Y'all trying to push this shit in a fear-based way to be able to get to a point to where now you can put hands on motherfuckers, and I know. Because the same individual we saw a few seconds ago or a few minutes ago, girl, is the same individual that is telling me that they would love to get in a ring with me and attempt to fight me because that's the only way that they feel like they can win. And I'm 5'2". I am a little man, which means that I don't give a fuck. If a motherfucker come at me with something, bitch, you better make sure that you complete it because I will lose my mind up in here, up in here. I will go from 5'2" to 4'8". And that is for all the queer people. They want to harm us. They want to hurt us. And now they're hoping that this president sets the fucking stage for that to happen. Not realizing that once they quote unquote hurt some of the people, because you ain't gonna hurt all the fags, bitch. Some of us know things. When you survive onslaughts, when you survive death, when you survived turmoil, when you survived all these things, you pick up things, you learn things, and there are some things that stick with you. And there are some things that I'm going to allow to stick with me until the end of time, because at the end of the day, even though I love myself, even though same-sex marriage is safer now, it doesn't mean there's a crazy-ass person out there that's going to be trying to harm me because of their religious belief. And all I'm saying, and I be putting it into the universe and everything, girl, because I've been having scary conversations about being an activist during this time, that when it comes down to me, girl, if I go, we going. No shade. So LGBT people, get your shit together, because I forgot to put this on the thumbnail because I was trying to rush to get this over with. But this next thing, and for those individuals, my sisters, my brothers, for those that are just them, girl, the they, thems, they, thems, for those that are part of the trans experience, this next segment of the live may be a little triggering, because we're going to deal with the most recent unaliving of a trans woman by the name of Girl La La La. This shit is fucking real. And I'm tired of individuals pretending like it's not. But then when shit hits their ass, now all of a sudden it's real for them. That's why I say at the end of the day, bitch, there should be a universal pronoun that we all should be, and it should be us. Or we, at this point. Let me put something on the background real quick. I don't think I have it. Is it this one? Let's see. Yeah, we can do that one because it's going to be a little sad. So again, trigger warning for those in the trans community. This is going to be a little triggering. But let's go ahead and move on to the other part of the video. As a matter of fact, let me do it like this. That's better. I forgot to put this banner up too. All right, let's go ahead and take a listen, y'all.
But when they tell you love will kill you, boy, they went lying.
Welcome to another episode of J Inclusive.
Make sure y'all subscribe to J Inclusive. If you are a person of the queer community, or you a person that considers themselves an ally but wants to become a motherfucking accomplice in this bitch, you need to subscribe to J Inclusive. J Inclusive is an individual who keeps up to date with the things that a lot of mainstream people are not going to keep up with. Because again, when it comes down to those queer people, those trans people, who cares about them? Who cares? There's one less trainee, one less hack, one less of them. But J Inclusive, they keep up with it, so make sure that you subscribe to them. And again, they do it for the culture and not the views. And I even remind myself of that. because they're doing it for what's important. Because had your motherfucking ass been in situations like this, you would want people to seek justice for you and justice for others, right? All right then, okay, all right, okay, all right then. The fuck? Let's get into it.
Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and set your notifications on so you are alerted every time I upload. Born Maurice Jaden Harrison was a 21-year-old social media personality and hairstylist who had amassed over 350,000 followers across all of her social media, including her YouTube channel. She also appeared on Unexpected TV's Florida Boys reality show.
That's exactly how I feel.
And performed on stage with rapper JT, who in recent years has become a supporter of the trans community and trans rappers like Akasha Bentley. People simply loved Lala for her personality and authenticity. In June of 2024, Lala posted a video of she and her boyfriend, Shanoid White, after fans had been asking about her new man. The 25-year-old father described himself as an artist named Shaba Sparkle.
Yeah, that's right. I hate your ass. You make me sick. I can't stand your black ass.
And social media personality who would often post content on his TikTok about fishing.
Baby snuck on the hook Saturday, man. I ain't gonna lie, the mama had bit too, the big boy, but I missed him. So I'm gonna try to get that boy.
Yes, sir.
I see big snake going on, you feel me? Check him out. Yes, sir. Huge boy. Come on, let's go get the release out, boys. Look at him. Clean. That boy got the orange dot, orange eyes to match it. He ready. Look, damn.
With the hard launch of their relationship, they immediately began posting couples content. Some fans were happy for Lala, with some commenting on how handsome Shanoid was.
Y'all, I'm at dinner and my boyfriend's coming.
And again, the reason why I really fuck with J Inclusive for real, and shout out to the other channels that have gave commentary on this, no shade, but that's why I fuck with J Inclusive, because they really get into the nooks and crannies of this. They really explore the context and nuance and really know how to set up the story for us to understand. Let me also talk to the queer community real quick, especially to my trans sisters or those that deal with men that are trade or masculine. The self-love game is going to have to get stronger. No shade. And that's for all of us. But in particular with this story, it's going to have to get stronger. There are some things that girl La does with what she shows us that is literally ignoring the red flags. I'm again taking my time in this, because all this shit makes sense. We're gonna talk about parents in this bitch too. We're gonna talk about children in this bitch too. Because again, queer children need to have some sort of healthy expression or representation of them for them to want better and to do better than what's already created and narrated for them. So then you have individuals that become older, start using sex and start using their looks as a way to get what they want, get what they want. Because again, shout out to Blame It on the Dress Girl, patriarchy has created this competition with the feminine energy, whether that be through females or males. That people are augmenting themselves or trying to look or fit a certain aesthetic to be chosen by men, because we've been conditioned that in order for a woman or someone who is feminine to end up being chosen by masculine energy, that they have to operate in a certain type of way. But just like how these individuals have to operate in a certain type of way. The men have to operate in a certain type of way, which is why gay men get called the fuck out. Because they're not following the script. But even in the gay community, there are people that are following the same script of heterosexuality that is also toxic in reference to how a man and how a woman should show up, as opposed to getting to know who the fuck you're building with and then make it customizable. Because we're not all the fucking same. But then there's a certain type of aesthetic that is pushed to be desirable. And unfortunately, in a lot of cases, those undesirable things end up claiming lives. There was literally a video that Fairy Puss, as I call her mother Fairy Puss, I love her content, where she spoke about a certain situation that happened in Detroit, where I used to live at, and stuff like that. Like, an individual who was quote unquote down low got picked up at the gas station, came back and shot the fucking house up after getting the nut. They didn't put a gun to his fucking head and said, nigga get in the car, nigga. Nigga get in the car, nigga. They weren't saying all that. That individual chose to go with them or link up with them on his own volition. And then he realized after the nut that, oh my God, I did something wrong. Oh my God, I fucked something up. Now all of a sudden, I gotta find a way to reclaim my manhood, because if motherfuckers found out that I was fucking with some maggots, and according to them, the worst kind of maggots is the ones that believe that they girls when they really boys. It'd be one thing if it's the oh shit, bro shit, because you have more chance to be able to deal with that. But when it's feminine, it's still gonna get fucked. Because no shade, I am a same gender loving man, but I do love feminine energy. I'm learning to be more open to masculine energy, because there may be something there too, but I've always been, or how shall I say, just connected to feminine energy. Maybe it's because when you are femininely gay, you gotta walk in your shit. Ain't no choice. It's either that or unaliving yourself. But there's power in that. So maybe that's also what I'm attracted to. But again, you have people that follow these certain structures of what they want, and it's trade, and trade literally claiming lives. And this is the timeline that we're about to see. Anyway, let me shut up and get back into it. I'm gonna share y'all comments as the video goes. No shade, because I'm not gonna be able to read everything, baby. No shade. I'm kind of flowing. Okay? I'm kind of flowing right now. But anyway, let's continue. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
And I guess you got me some Valentine's gift, y'all. I don't know. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. He just texted me like he 3 minutes away. I'm nervous, y'all. What y'all think he got me? Oh my God. I'm gonna call y'all back. He said that he here. Oh my God, y'all. They say that he here. He walking up. The host finna bring him to the booth or whatever that we sitting there to eat. Oh my God. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And this white lady just looking at my mug. I'm so nervous, y'all. Y'all, look at this boy. Look at this boy. He just want to show out. You show out so bad. Victor, you did this for me? There's twin. Trust. Okay, y'all. So here go the gifts. And then I'm going to open them after we eat, y'all.
I'm going to be pausing because this is my shit and my hot spot good now, bitch. But listen, I want to be pausing because, again, this is what is called a love bombing. And I kind of want to break this down. I get it. There are people that love gifts, material things. No shade, we all like material things. We all do. Like, I love music, so eventually I want to get me a Stage Nord keyboard so I can teach myself how to play. Because I started in the beginning, but I'm learning how to... My ear is starting to do some crazy shit I never done before, so I kind of want to follow that. You know what I'm saying? We all want material things. I love weed, bitch. I love weed, girl. Mother marijuana changing my life, girl. I love it. So there are material things that we like, and we like gifts and acts of admiration and stuff like that. And it has its place. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But then again, you still have to get to know who the fuck you are trying to build with, you are going to eventually share your body with, you're going to share your life experience with, share your family with, share your friends with, share my life, hey girl, with your ass. You need to know who you're getting yourself into, or what you're getting yourself into with that person. But again, with the script, I gotta come up and show you shit. Here go all this shit. And of course, that's cute. That's why you got people that be watching this shit and be over there eating and be looking and be like, why you ain't never give me no beer? Look at that big ass beer. And you ain't never give me no beer. But you always try to get some, I'm getting tired of you. Every time you ask me for some cash, turn around and ask me for some ass, I'm paying for the dinner. This Valentine's Day, you supposed to be paying me, nigga. You couldn't even go get me a small teddy bear. He bought this big ass teddy bear. And girl, I was gonna say something very dark. And a part of me want to say it because it's like, girl, if I don't say it, that means I'm not being genuine because I got to be accountable. Because I'm also thinking how they think too, girl. So again, for my trans sisters, I have a dark sense of humor, girl, and it just comes for everywhere. That's why I say, like, girl, if you're gonna do it for everybody. If it's everybody, I can't even be mad because it's everybody. You get what I'm saying? But then she could be sitting there saying, oh, well, you know, shit. And from what I heard or whatever, that's not even a real woman. So the fake woman over there, she getting the big ass teddy bear, but you can't get enough for the real woman. What a lesbian is that? Because you don't even need pussy good enough for me to be paying for your dinner. I'm just with your ass because God told me to. And my mama told me to. That's a good man, Savannah. Well, then you fucking marry him then. The fuck? I'm just saying, but just look at how that is. And you will see what happens, the shifts, the change that happens. And we've been so conditioned because of the lack of love that we had growing up, or the lack of awareness of a healthier version of ourselves and just being demonized all the time. We will sometimes literally take the scraps. But if we're going to take the scraps, Lord, let the scraps be fine. Let the scraps have this. Let the scraps have that. But no matter how you dress up the scraps, it's still going to be scraps when you deserve more than that. But I'm going to shut up and continue.
That's my friend. You see him?
I see him, child. I don't know. What's his name? What you name him?
We'll figure that out later.
All right, yeah. So I'm going to call y'all back after we done eating. So y'all already opened my first gift or whatever on TikTok Live because they forced me to open it. But it's real cute. It's like a, what is it called? It's a hologram?
It's a 3D crystal.
Oh, I
3D picture crystal.
But let me show y'all. It's real cute. From what time? Like our first Miami Dolphins? Yeah, football game. Oh, hold on. But it's real cute. I'm gonna put it on my dresser or whatever, y'all. And then he gonna explain to y'all what these candies mean, y'all. So what does it mean?
Sometimes you sour, sometimes you sweet. After we get in the bed, you make me burst.
Thank you. Yeah, I start cooking all right.
I go gummy worm.
So I haven't found a name for my teddy bear or whatever, but this is Teddy or whatever. We're gonna just call him Teddy for right now, but I need a name, so make sure y'all come with names. He got me some flowers. This is very cute. Everything pink, y'all. He tried to match the gift or whatever, y'all. What is this? What is this? What is this, y'all? What is this? What is this? What is this, y'all? You ready to marry me?
Something like that. Maybe 2 times over.
Hey, y'all think I should marry this nigga? Like, he be cheating, he be sneaking, he be lying. Girl.
Now that I'm watching this again, and baby Jeter's is getting me together, I'm hearing things a second time, and it's like, should I marry this man? He be lying, he be cheating, he be sneaky. You kind of picking up some of the tea, girl, already. It's the red flags, and that be the thing. But that be the scary part, because it's like, if I acknowledge the red flags, I may not get what I want. And a lot of times, the queer community don't really get what they really want as far as the love that they desire. But that's because you got to be able to find it in yourself first. And as an individual who was once, before I was BubzDaGawd, I was an individual who was very desperate for love. To where I've allowed other men to do things that today I'd be like, no, I wouldn't do. All because I wanted that attention and that connection and the love that I deserve. Now, my father was in my life, so it wasn't for no damn, oh, you was your father shit. Hell no. Because them niggas wanted to call me daddy. I had my dad in my life. Them niggas calling me daddy. Do you understand me? And maybe little daddy, but still daddy. They the one that want to lay up in these motherfucking arms with these broad ass shoulders and shit. That's what they want to do. So it's not that. It's the fact of I am a person that sees what a healthy marriage looks like, which means that it's going to have its ups and downs. But love conquers through all of it. What? No cheating. None. 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 I can confidently say that. None. But there's still a connection, though, that is still there. My sister has had successful romantic relationships. And I've only had one successful romantic relationship in my life. And that was with my first love. And that was because we were both virgins. We were both individuals who did not know much about the gay community like we know now. We were just innocent in our love. But there was no self-love in either of us. Which is why what happened happened. But ever since that, I have not been in a relationship that was long-sustaining. And I realized I'm not the only one. This is something that happens in the queer community, the same-gender loving community. Which is why sex is seen to be some important in that. Because at least we know that we can guarantee that. It's not a guarantee that you might love me. It's not a guarantee that I may not get what I want out of this. But busting a nut, at least I can get that out of it. But you worth more than that. You are worth some. Girl, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Because I'm trying to dig off in this. Okay? No shade. Shout out to Austin Knox. I'm sorry. He said, my fiance gave me a beer like that. One on the screen. I put that beer in a plastic bag and set it in the back of the closet. Do you still have it? What's going on there? What's going on? What's going on, Pippin? Slow your roll, baby. Marriage. Again, because it's love. I'm finally getting what I want. And you've been thinking about this all your life about what you want. Again, to just be included. Like the interaction that's happening at the restaurant. Queer people should be allowed to do that. Without people looking like, oh my God, I feel uncomfortable. And now with the Christians, it's like, oh, well, I have to say something now because God is watching me. He's watching y'all, how I got to perform. I don't like that gay shit. It's starting to get to that again. Again, that religious freedom. But because this is a public display, which again, queer people should be able to experience. You should be able to have someone love you enough that even they want to shower you materially if they can. Or find ways to manifest in the material realm a way to show their appreciation for you. You deserve that. But a lot of times that is used to cover up the red flag that we know is there. But I love him though. Not you gave the beer to Goodwill. I'm surprised you ain't set it on fire. Correct, because what you think one man is providing, another man can provide that. Provide all of that, and then some, and you still feel a sense of safety, protection, etc. Girl, la, didn't feel that with him. That's what it's giving, but there's more. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to J Inclusive.
Your gifts. Like, he trying to take the city girl out the game. Okay. I'm scared. Let me see it. No. Come on. Okay, y'all. So y'all ready to see? Okay. So I think I'm gonna be getting there. City girls out the game or whatever, y'all. So. Now that's one way. The girl's married. Your girl is married. She glistens too. Thank you. I'm married to the game. I can make you my fiance. Okay, y'all. So that's one. Let's figure that out. Huh? Okay, y'all. This the second one. Whatever. It's probably earrings or something. I don't know. Y'all ready? 3, too. Hey, stop, you making me blush. Y'all gonna see it before me. I don't know how it look. Still, y'all. It's glistening. What is it?
Just doing this little shit.
Hey, this one is tea, y'all. This one is tea. This one is tea. This one is tea. I think I'm gonna wear this one as a necklace and this one as like. So when you niggas try to talk to me, it's like, I'm married. Don't talk to me. Now this one is actually nice. I fucks with this one. Like, it's doing this thing. Oh. This one is nice, y'all. I fucks with this one. Okay. Y'all see the rain. Yeah, like your girls took out the game forever. So now the rain stacked. This time I'm gonna wear it, y'all. But I really think I want to wear the heart one as a necklace. And then now hold on. I do want to say her hands are not ashy like that. I put a filter on these videos to kind of just show that, you know, even though I'm using other people's intellectual content through copyright disclaimer, girl, as far as an edutainment type of way, I still try to do it to show differentiation, so that when you watch it on my channel, it looks a certain way, and when you watch it on the original channel, it looks the original way. Okay, so again, that's just my way of doing it. Her hands are not that ashy, girl. I don't think you're gonna walk around with your hands, your hair laid, and your face and makeup done, girl, but your hands looking like you've been shaking hands with ghosts. I don't think that's the case. So again, I just want to say that. And the other one, like, shout out to Girl Lala. This one, make sure you rest in power forever. Actual rain. Y'all finna get tired of seeing this rain. Y'all finna get tired of seeing this rain. Okay. And then I got a card. Open if you love me. That's what it say, y'all. The bum finna get tired of me talking about this rain. He like, bitch, you got a rain, thank you.
We are simple and we are complex. We could be silent and we could be loud. We may not always know the answers. We may not always make the perfect decision, but we always have each other. There's no one else I'd rather share my life with than you. Happy Valentine's Day. Alright, shit. How you doing, twin?
Okay. So that's it, y'all. Y'all kept asking, y'all want to see.
That's how you get it off the bone. Straight off.
Okay. And I'm actually like really happy, y'all, but I can't really show it because I'm a person like I can be really happy inside, but I don't know how to show my emotions. But Lord knows when I go home, Bun finna be tired of me. So I'm gonna call y'all back.
Other fans met his presence with apprehension. One follower even asking Lala if Shanoid was the man who had been putting hands on her. But Lala simply ignored what she perceived to be negative comments, even when Shanoid considered himself to be a red flag.
Hey, why the fuck I just found out I made the fucking T app, bro? To be real, honestly, I ain't even really mad about this shit. Like, I actually feel honored. I feel like you gotta be a certain type of nigga to make the T page. Like, it's no ugly niggas on the T app. That's number one, because if you was not a topic, you wouldn't be the topic. You gotta be of a certain stature for females to gather collectively and want to share information or want to know information on you. That's why I ain't really too much mad about it. Everything might not be true. Everything might not be real. I still want to see, like, if it is true, like my past exes and the girls that I dealt with in the past, like, I want to see what they think about me. Now, I just don't understand why y'all niggas be shaking in y'all boots, man. Bro, you gotta understand, this page is free advertisement. Like, bro, they would not post you on the T app if you was an ugly nigga, if nobody ain't want you, if you ain't look handsome. Like, you would not make it on that app, bro. Especially for you niggas who be calling about y'all got hoes, y'all got hoes. How you got hoes and you ain't on the T page, my nigga?
Is this how the MAGA Republicans be thinking, girl, when they be crashing these sites, girl? Bitch, you know you ain't. Yeah, I may have signed that law and said yes on Prop so-and-so. But they take it out on my booty hole, bitch, on that app, bitch. Because sometimes I feel like I have appendix, bitch, so let me go on the app. Because you know the Republican convention coming up. Is that what's going on in this situation? Because this individual this nigga is literally sitting here saying, you ain't that nigga unless you been on the T app. You ain't no nigga who say they got hoes if you ain't been on the T app. Basically, he is saying this is free advertisement because even though they on the T app, there's gonna still always be people who gonna wanna fuck, who gonna still wanna ignore the red flags. women who are going to fall for it. Whether your ass is a bio woman or a trans woman or a gay femme man, still falling for the same motherfucking play. The same fucking play. Are you kidding me? And see, for the heterosexual anti-gay niggas, y'all need to be whooping these niggas' asses. Because these are niggas that be doing the real shit and be fucking it up across the board for everybody. Y'all be trying to want to fight homosexuals because we are the easiest scapegoat for you to prove your masculinity. And some of y'all gonna get fucked up doing that. No shade. Because again, self-defense is a whole different conversation, bitch. Hoes will be on the offense, I will be offensively defensive. I will be offensively defensive. But it be these niggas that be fucking it up. It be these niggas that be playing whole straw games. But of course, first of all, he's masculine, so he's able to get away with a lot of things that gay feminine men won't. Like he said, you know, if you went on that app, man, shit, only fine niggas on the app, only handsome niggas on the app, shit, you know what I'm saying? Cool, like, shit, you ain't. He is transmuting it in his mind for it to be a positive thing, because again, he even still follows the same script of what men who subscribe to toxic masculinity does. Did y'all even see that when they kissed each other, because I love her so much, he was like, hey, come on, twin, like, get the fuck up off me, bitch. You can't make this shit up, girl. But yet you have niggas talking about men are the prize, men are the prize, men are the prize. This one is a prize? This one?
I'm just saying, bro. Basically, bro, the way our women set up in this generation, bro, nigga, the T-app ain't nothing but offer up a Facebook marketplace and your ass is on the market. Trust and believe. That shit ain't stopping us studying nothing.
She often faced questions about her gender identity.
Let me just say this, since y'all want to be in my business so bad, because right now y'all losing me. Y'all don't know where I'm at. Y'all confused. But it's okay, because God said confuse the enemy. I'm going to keep you bitches confused. But I'm going to also say this. I've been that bitch, forever will be that bitch, and still going to be that bitch. When I transition, or before I transition, like, y'all lose me. That's what y'all can't take. Y'all don't know what I am. And just because I don't get on here and put my personal business or what I do or what I take and what, like, how, that's none of y'all business.
Hold on, I want to read what was on the screen. It said, first off, weird ass, bitch ass nigga. You're gonna need more than spreading your wings to fly, fuck nigga. Because the media is not letting up on your ass about Girl Lala at all. And I can guarantee you on that one, for real. You were so jealous and bitter that you had to take another person's life. That's a shame, and it sucks of you to do that. Just for some fame and attention? Wow. Well, you're gonna get it, but in the worst way you can ever imagine. Watch. You are a coward. Ask yourself, how would you feel if someone took your kid's life? You wouldn't like it, would you? How would you feel if someone took your baby mama life, or anyone you love? So I just want to kind of read that. It's in response to that.
Y'all don't know what I am, and just because I don't get on here and put my...
And again, y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Again, if somebody transitioned, that's when y'all be starting to become messy. Start to become messy. Because now y'all get to verify to that nigga, oh, I'm a real woman, because that's not a real woman. That's a man. And what they expect is for those men to be like, oh, for real? Well, thank you for letting me know. Matter of fact, let me grab my master Pokeball. I choose you. No. And as you can see, like T.S. Madison and the rest of trans women have said, is that these men will fuck anything. They'll fuck a rock if they can find a way to make them nut. And the crazy part is that all these men are looking at this as free advertisement to sling dick and manipulate the feminine energy, the feminine aspect, or anyone that will allow them to do that, all for their benefit and their gain. and to literally be a fucking vampire and siphon out as much life energy out of people. See, people be talking about the end result and being like, well, that's why the queer community need to change, because look at what's happening to y'all. Y'all unaliving rates is high, and then y'all getting unalived and stuff because y'all quote unquote quote. But then you have queer people, trans people who literally showcase and document their motherfucking life with all the evidence in front of them. Ain't no AI trademark in the corner, bitch. This is real life people who knew these people. And that yet, even though all this shit has been provided, girl, there is still this narrative about, oh, well, there's something wrong about those people over there. There's something wrong about those people over there.
My personal business or what I do or what I take and what, like, how, that's none of y'all business. But all I do got
hurt another parent's heart, and I know you don't care about it. But don't worry, everyone has to answer to God for their wrongdoing, especially if it was unaliving. Karma has a calling, and you landed yourself on the list. Vengeance will be by the Lord, and you will pay. No matter what happens, it could be months or years from now. Stop living in your false delusions, telling them people it was self-defense when you know it was a lie. You know the truth and why you did it, so don't pretend at all. The tongue speaks life or death, and you will see for yourself. Please stop thinking what you did was good, because it wasn't at all. And for you to get on the internet and act like nothing happened is sick as fuck.
I say is 2 years, just 2, give me 2. Maybe 1.5. In 2 years, new ass, new teeth, bitch, check out the glow. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, cause like y'all wanna be in my business so bad. What I choose to tell y'all is what y'all would know. If a bitch running my business to you, it's cool too. Like I said, I'm still gonna be that bitch. I don't have to tell y'all every little thing that I do in my life. I get on here and tell y'all that I go with a nigga who beat my ass every day, beat me like I'm a motherfucking, like his child or something. Like, what else do y'all want from me? Y'all wanna be in my business so bad. Like I eat, sleep, and live and breathe TikTok. No. Y'all don't have to know my details of, like, by my personal life. Y'all don't have to know every little thing.
So now we have some court documents. Okay, let's read. False imprisonment. Also on November 7th, 2022, Shanoid Shane Jason White Jr. did commit false imprisonment when he forcefully refused to allow the victim to leave her residence and held her against her will. Count 3. Tampering with or harassing a victim. During this incident, Shanoid Shane Jason White Jr. prevented the victim from calling 911 when he pried her cell phone out of her hand and intentionally broke it, contrary to, in the code there. Count 4. Criminal mischief, 200 under 1,000 misdemeanor. During this incident, Shanoid Jason White Jr. intentionally and maliciously damaged the victim's iPhone 13, rendering it inoperable, contrary to code. The offense set forth in the foregoing warrant are contrary to the statutes and such made and provided, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Florida. Attached hereto and made a part hereof by incorporation is the affidavit executed by Detective Marine. I'm looking at this thing, it's kind of blurry down here. Marilyn Perez. Okay, should have made this bitch full screen so I can read it. Just wanted to read some of the counts.
Since you want to know, just know, and I'm telling you now, way before, I was that girl. I was unclockable. Niggas couldn't clock me when I was unclockable. So now when now that I'm starting, just know she's gonna be unfuckwittable, bitch. Why bother? Thank you. I'm gonna call you back.
Shanoid, as with many men who date trans women, received a lot of questions in regards to his sexual orientation, along with homophobic comments, which caused him to be defensive.
Like, bro, I still don't know why that's the main topic, bro. Like, I keep telling y'all, bro, the way that...
Before he get into that, again, you have people who are willing to admit that they are trans attracted. Don't lie to me. I don't want you to lie to me. How you know they DL? How you know that they on the low? How do you know? You been looking for signs and a nigga tell you what the truth is so you ain't gotta fear shit. and he is met, it ain't like, oh my God, thanks. Whew, I'm so glad to know. Okay, girl. Oh, okay, cool. Then we could be cool here. I just want to know, because I ain't want to date you and you do some shit to break my heart, girl. But that's not the case. When people tell the truth, y'all still queerphobic as fuck. That's the fucking ignorant part. That's the part that's irritating as the fuck. Hoes be ignorant and then be educated and still choose to be ignorant. So now this individual has to deal with what it's going to be like being a trans attracted person, which he's going to reveal later on that he didn't really love girl la la la, and the fact that he was with her publicly, he could never be with another woman, or another woman would want to be with him anymore because, again, he fucked with a trans woman. Do you see how conditioned we have been, or that we are, against the truth of what is objectively happening in front of us? I want to read this on the screen real quick. It reads, I want to say this from a place of love and basic human decency. I don't ever condone violence or the loss of anyone's life, and not for who they love, or how they identify. Nobody deserves harm, period. What I've learned in 2025 is this. The world is full of different people, different choices, and different experiences. And yes, we all have the right to our personal beliefs and comfort levels. Nobody is required to agree with everything or fully understand everything, and that's just real life. No shade. But here's the part I do believe in. Respecting people as human beings. Y'all don't have to be best friends. You don't have to share the same views, and you don't have to walk the same path. Respect and healthy distance can exist at the same time. That's grown folk behavior. Trans women and trans men deserve the same basic dignity as anyone else. You can acknowledge someone's identity without pretending you're an expert in their life or their journey. You can hold your own beliefs without putting someone down. At the end of the day, everybody on this earth is everybody on this earth is here trying to make it, trying to be seen, trying to live honestly. And none of us get to decide whose life is worth less or whose identity deserves harm or hatred. Rest up. Respect is free. Kindness is free. And keeping your boundaries is also free. We can do all three.
Y'all treat me, bro. Y'all would never see the other niggas that's like me. They're gonna forever hide. And that's something that y'all did. Y'all want me to be honest? I'm gonna be so truthful about this shit. Like, I grew up in the hood a lot of shit. Like, I grew up around the hood of shit. So a lot of niggas that really ain't my friend, but they still know me, right? Them boys still fuck with me the same. You know where a lot of the homophobia come from? It be the females. It be the women that I went to class with the school with, or dealt with. A lot of them is the ones that are the most homophobic towards me. Like, the niggas that I was cool with on the streets and shit like that, them boys still fuck with me. It be you hoes that be tripping. Are you mad? Like, is you mad I ain't want you or something? You mad you couldn't took me from the other team? Like, let me know. Like, it be feeling like some of you feel be taking that shit personal. Like, calm down.
Now, no shade. Let's not forget earlier, he was happy that he was being promoted on the T-App because that was free promotion. And now he's coming with what comes with being a socialite now, a celebrity. It comes with more eyes. And not everybody gonna fall for what it is that you put out. There are gonna be some people that's gonna be like, And it's okay if people are like, You have a right to ask questions and you have a right to be able to get answers. But once you get the answers, girl, you got to be able to receive with the information that you have and test it to see if it's true. And if it's true, move the fuck on. Because in one point, what he's saying is true. Because he's not playing the script that the females are conditioned to play in. Because again, like he said, if you post it on the T-App, one thing about it, you got to be an attractive nigga. So with him being what people would consider to be generally attractive, he is now being able to say, oh, why you mad because you couldn't get me? You mad because you can't get no daddy dick and shit? I just want some dick. But you can't get nothing. Now I'm outside your job talking about bitch, you ain't getting no daddy. Now I'm outside doing that at your job, and now you about to get it on Reddit and Twitter and shit, talking about how mad you is. Get in my comments talking about how you mad under an anonymous account. But again, women have been conditioned to follow the script. That, you doing something wrong, and we have to demonize and shame you. You're supposed to be with a biological woman. You're supposed to have children. Shame. Or if you're gonna do it privately. But then when the niggas do it privately, and then the private shit becomes public, now you upset. I need for motherfuckers to also make a choice on what the hell y'all gonna do too. Make something.
Women, I like trans women, okay? What they call that is, they call that being trans attracted. But I also like women. I'm not pansexual, cause that mean you date anybody. I'm not bisexual, cause that mean technically I like men. No, I like women and trans women.
And T.S. Madison even stated it in her one of her most recent lives about how, and even previous lives, about how when she would have a gentleman calling over, and she like, okay then, girl, y'all come get y'all a piece. Y'all want to see a piece of this, girl? Come get a piece. And it would be the butch queens. Basically, the gay men that are masculine or have a masculine presentation, but let Beyonce come on. You get what I'm saying? Or they're like in the middle, they're able to bend as far as the expression as well, or the energetic expression. But when they would come in the room, the nigga would be like, no. Because there are men that are attracted to that feminine energy, where it comes through a feminine expression, or the expression that they've been conditioned to believe is what women should show up as. So they're going to be attracted to biological women and trans women, because both of those things give the illusion that they've been conditioned to believe to be what a woman should look like. You have bio women and trans women going back and forth with each other, with each other, arguing about who's real, who's fake, and all this other type of shit. And the gag is, what y'all are arguing about is literally about the gaze of what a man believes about you, because he got to choose you. Y'all have the opportunity to create your own sisterhood, your own bond that y'all get to define outside of the gaze of men. But again, the society has conditioned y'all to believe that you need a man to affirm you in order to be or have your purpose fulfilled.
There's a name for that. It's called being trans attracted. Now whether you agree, that's on you. I can't fix that. Some people don't believe in it. Some people say, I just like men in wigs and this or that. Well, whatever. I'm telling you what it is. Thank you. Cause at the end of the day, twin, listen. If you see a trans woman, you don't know she a trans woman. You be like, I'm finna run down. She tell you she a trans woman, it's cool, you not fucking with it, it's cool. But fam, there was still some physical attraction going on. That's all I'm saying, twin. That's all I'm saying. Bitch talking shit. Listen, I don't care who the fuck you are, right?
This reads, that nigga unalive girl because he was jealous and he was still fighting his sexuality. He was in disbelief that he was with a trans person, and openly at that. Beating and mistreating her were part of his demons due to his sexual preference. He couldn't believe deep down that he liked men or trans people as well, and because of that, he unalived her. P.S. He knew girl was coming back out on those hoes' necks. And even there are people who are supporters or like them that still are ignorant as well, because what she typed was literally ignorant, in a sense. First of all, trans women are women. They're just women of trans experience. They are not men. I am a man. Harold is a man. Deshaun is a man. Okay? off the narc, I'm going to assume is a man. Okay? DJ, where you at? DJ TV, I don't want to mess your name up. Aries is a man. DJ The Truth TV is a man. Those are men. Trans women are not men. And this is the fact of like, oh yes, he is dealing with demons or the societal expectations that have been rehearsed to him throughout his life to feel some type of way about being attracted to trans women. Which he's going to say again later on out of his own mouth, how he felt like being with girl La 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 costed him his life, because yes, at first he was like, well shit, I'm on a T-app, so I mean shit, I must be that nigga. And yes, you are that nigga that date trans girls, which then now makes you a target. And you don't want to deal with all that. So now you realize that the only people that you're going to be able to deal with because of society now, because you have now become a social leper, you're going to have to deal with trans women. And again, you was using girl La La La's platform to benefit from. And then you feel some type of way because you got what you actually needed and not what you wanted. This is what happens when you play on people's time. And unfortunately, because girl La 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 is no longer here, you got to go to jail now. But that's the sad part. Because there have been many trans women of color that have been unalived this year. If the queer community makes up a very small percentage of the population, and we then look deeper in the intersections of the queer community, trans women are a smaller percentage. Then when you break that down even further into trans women of color and break that down to black trans women, there's a higher rate of them being unalived because they're such a smaller fucking group. And in the black community, when these trans women are unalived, you have people that will come up and be performative. I love them. I care about them. Like they still misgendering. If you love somebody, you ain't gonna misgender them. You gonna learn how to respect them. Just like how you the parent, you grown and you demand respect. They grown to making their choices. And if they making choices that enhance their life, fuck with your pastor and the hoes and systematic piercing all them dry pussy bitches at the church saying. Fuck what they saying. I'm talking about what is actually going on in the experience. But they will deny that just to appear like they care and they love them, which there was a video that I was going to share and I forgot to put in here. But girl La La La's dad, they are now burying her and they're refusing to bury her the way that she presented. They want to bury her in the way that they remember her. And the video literally said with her father saying, if there's a wig on my son, I'm not going to the funeral. Even when he came out of the hospital realizing that his child had just passed on, had made that radical transition, he still called girl La 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 he. And in a sense, I get it, because you're a parent, you have a vision for your child. That's what it was. That's what you thought it was going to be. But you got to deal with the reality, Dad. And if you love your child, like you say, God love your ass when you quote unquote fuck up all the time. You just better at hiding it. You can't offer that same love to your child. The shit's crazy. But that's how deeply ingrained this queerphobia is. Baby, I ain't got to make this shit up, ho. If y'all stop doing this shit, I wouldn't have to do lives all the time. If y'all actually got y'all shit together and act like fucking human beings, then you want to stop BubzDaGawd from always doing queer-centered stuff? You want to stop BubzDaGawd from commenting on queer shit? Stop doing queerphobic shit, and I would love to shut the fuck up. I would love to. I would love to. Y'all keep producing the bullshit. And then get mad when you get called out. Girl, what the fuck?
Just let it be known. If you date me, you got somebody that's gonna ride for you. I don't give a fuck what the world say, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna talk about my bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I swear to God, I'ma die on that hill. And I've been that way with my BM, bitch. I've been that way with Mariah. I was that way with Kayla, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna talk about. I don't give a fuck what gender, who. Ain't nobody gonna talk about who I date, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand on that, bitch, on top of a mountain. Pussy out, ain't nobody for talk about my people, bro.
As time went on, the cracks in their relationship were no longer easy to hide with laughter, as Lala would sometimes talk about being afraid to go home.
Fuck him. He disrespected me. I said happy birthday and put his hands on me. What the fuck? That ain't cool. You a fucking girl. He keep hitting me with a fucking gun. Send me your number.
While he seemed to become increasingly annoyed with her.
Down looking at her? Down looking at him? Do what it is? So what you finna do? Wow. Hey, that's exactly what she did. She just laughed at me. I'm like, bro, you know what I came here for. Oh, you still wanna do it? Come on. Go ahead, do you keep it cute. No, you keep it cute. Go ahead. Anyway. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got that thing, I got that slurp 9000. I ain't gonna hold you. 45 minutes straight. Dang, what? At this point, you playing with my time. Time is money. I tell you all the time you don't know where your mouth at. I tell you all the time you don't know where your mouth at. Anywho, so I think she might have peeped like I was dead serious because she can see.
But when they tell you love a kid, boy, they wouldn't lie. If they not answer her phone, okay, you think I won't pop up at your shit though? All right. Look, well, you see how I'm at. I don't never play. I'm so tired of this shit, y'all. I'm so tired of this toxic shit, man. I can't even take it no more.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna lie, I should've just stayed my ass in the house. Cause now I'm thinking about that ass when I get back home. I know he finna do the scream mode, y'all. He was like, bitch, this after 12 o'clock, why you leaving the house for? Mind you, the B&B only 5 minutes away from where I'm at. But he still ain't give a fuck about none of it. So now I'm just sitting here debating like, just don't go back to the B&B or go back and just get the ass whooped over with. Y'all, what should I do? I'm so aggravated.
First of all, since the parents gonna bury their child how they want to bury their child, I gotta ask the question: where the fuck was y'all at when they were putting their hands on girl La La La? Why didn't girl La 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 have the ability to be able to call her parents, say this nigga putting his hands on me? And I don't give a fuck, bitch. You got one time to put your hands on my sister or put your hands on my mama, bitch. Ha! It's gonna be on and popping and cracking and snapping and all that type of shit. But here it is, girl La 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 is on her live asking random people what to do. Or asking some of her supporters as well, what to do. Because she did have a big following, what to do. And I'm sure they told her in the motherfucking comments, girl, go to the police. Girl, call. Do you got somebody? I gotta believe it was some females like, bitch, where the nigga at, girl? I'll send my nephews to go fuck him up, bitch. Like, that's what I'm saying. And maybe that's what y'all need to do. Trans women and bio women, this is how y'all build camaraderie. If y'all fucking with the same nigga, which a lot of times y'all are, and they playing on y'all top, how about y'all work together to beat those niggas' asses? How about you do that? How about y'all work together and plot and scheme on this nigga and commence to beating the shit out of him with socks full of oranges and Dial soap bars and all type of shit, because it really don't leave bruises, bitch, and fuck him up. Let him know, girl. Use the T-app like you goddamn ice to set these niggas up and whoop that ass because they playing on all of y'all tops. And unfortunately for the parents of girl La 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 La, if y'all were here for your child like you should be for your child, maybe your child would still be here. And no shade, my condolences to girl La La La's father, because he had to lose both of his children. I cannot fathom what that feels like. I'm not even a parent. But even if I were to tap so deep into my empathy, I would still be scratching the tip of the fucking iceberg. But if I knew that my child, my first child, had passed on and I still had one child left, I would do everything in my power to protect my fucking child. Everything that I can do to protect my children. If I had kids, I wish I would be. I wish my child would sit up there and not call me because some shit going on. I don't give a fuck. Now, if you with that crazy ass nigga, that's your choice. But I'm already make sure that my children already set up with self-defense, bitch, and I'm gonna make sure they learn brutal shit, bitch, MMA, all that type of shit, so that when I do get a call from my damn daughter, that nigga put his hands on me. Is he still alive? Barely. Yeah, because my child gonna know how to. If a nigga put their hands on you, bitch, put your hands on their ass back, bitch. They got balls, bitch. That's the one place you can always go to, bitch. You better be crunching on those balls on a one horse. You better get to going. Give a fuck how strong a nigga is, how big a nigga is, bitch. You flinch his nuts, he goes down. They're not called just family jewels for nothing. That's where they life source at, girl. So attack the life source and you good. And don't hit one time, 1, 2, flee. You better do the damn Tamia hustle. You better do the goddamn boots on the ground. You better do the now foot left turn. Now say back it up. Now you better do every version of the hustle and the new ones that are yet to come. Bitch, you better be like Baby D girl who can smell future snacks. I need you to be that on them nuts girl when it comes down to your self-defense. Because fuck around, my damn daughter fuck around and run a nigga over, girl. Don't worry about it. Your dads will take care of the legal aspect of it, bitch. You survived the encounter.
I should just stay home. But me want to be fast, like you said, hot-headed. So bought my ass out of her. Y'all, what should I do? I'm finna cry.
Y'all need to have y'all goddamn June Osborne spirit and start fucking these niggas up. Y'all be allowing these Commander Waterford ass niggas into y'all lives and wondering why every time he walk past, bitch, you gotta motherfucking say, blessed be the fruit and may the Lord open, bitch. Which is a fucking analogy for opening up some legs for the pussy. Y'all need to start going. Girl, it's a shame. Y'all letting a white woman by the name of June Osborne stand the fuck up, girl. Where y'all at in the black community, girl?
I'm finna cry. But anyways, mud sitting. For right now though, when I get home, girl, mud finna be done. Da call y'all back. Yeah, I said I'm getting out the car. I made my sense.
Now here it is. You gonna see her laughing. And again, I have dark humor. Sometimes when you go through hard shit, you gotta laugh through shit to get through it. No shade, you have to. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. And that is something that I still have, girl, because we going into dark times, bitch. So I'm gonna find a way to laugh about certain things so I can get through this shit. No shade, because that's the only way through, bitch. And laughter is the best form of medicine. So you shouldn't be laughing at certain things. It helps to change the atmosphere, whatever the case may be. But she's laughing because she know what the fuck finna happen. Ain't gonna be no laughing once the fist hit and connect. But again, just like a child who know that their daddy finna come home and whoop that ass because they keep teasing your ass about it. You've been sitting on it thinking about it. You can't even motherfucking play at recess. You can't even play outside with the kids because as soon as 8 o'clock come when dad get in, girl, that's your ass. And I know what that's like because when I grew up, because I was being bullied, my grades suffered greatly. And I know what it's like to get your ass whooped because you had bad grades, girl. I know what it's like, girl. My sister got straight A's, bitch. She happy and shit. I know doomsday is coming. But at that point, I don't give a fuck about life. I'm trying to find things about life to enjoy, and I can't, because every time I try to, I'm being reminded that because it's gay, it's evil, it's demonic, and you're gonna get them AIDS if you fuck around with that shit. So of course, nothing even matters in my life at that point, including my grades. Even though when I was younger, before the bullying became very intense, I was a straight A student. I was on the dean's list. Bitch, I'm a creator and I'm a eunuch. Thank you, JT, for that name, spiritual eunuch. I am a eunuch, bitch, so I have powers already there. But I learned, because of fear and ignorance, how to dull down and how to self-deprecate, how to self-loathe, how to suppress my gifts. All because I was trying to make other motherfuckers feel better who low-key were jealous. Bitch, you got the issue. The fuck? You mad because your ass ain't on the honor roll. You mad because you can't motherfucking read. And you all big and bad until it's time to read book and you over there studying like a bitch. The dog can't. No wonder you fight, bitch. You can't communicate. Girl, let me shut up. But let's continue.
Y'all, he trying to chase me. Y'all, he chasing me.
It muted on its own. Imagine you get home and a nigga chasing you around your motherfucking house like Joe Jackson.
Y'all, I can't even get in the B&B. I let my friend go first, y'all. No, friend.
And no shade. Now you put your friend's life in danger because now your friend, the real friends who care about you, gotta stand in the midst of that shit. But if y'all know that this bitch nigga crazy, I need for y'all to go ahead and come as a group every time. So in case this nigga get crazy, then y'all commence to crack down on this nigga. Y'all be acting like homegirl don't be calling y'all with the tea about what the nigga do to me. And y'all want to play these damn songs about how to make it through and survive it, girl. As opposed to putting on some goddamn heavy metal shit, bitch. Or putting on some goddamn horrorcore music, Tales from the Hood type shit, girl. About what we gonna do on this nigga, bitch. How we gonna whoop this nigga ass, girl? How we gonna set this nigga up, bitch? And put that on the T app. Bitch, you break hearts, we break balls, bitch. What we doing? Something.
Girl, I can't even get in the house, y'all. He already in the corner trying to get me. Hold on, I'm gonna call y'all then. Friend, go. The password 8870. Girl, he gonna hop right out that game and jump on me.
Girl, if you don't boil no motherfucking water at night, girl, and turn that nigga from a handsome nigga to Quasimodo on this bitch, turn that nigga from a fine, handsome ass, pretty ass nigga, girl, into motherfucking Phantom of the Opera in this bitch, girl, give him a reason to be able to not be posted on the T app, girl, and instead and make that shit a motherfucking what that's called, it's on the tip of my tongue, girl. I forgot what it's called, girl, but it's like a warning or something for like I forgot, a cautionary tale. There you go. Make it like a cautionary tale. Prevent other women from having to deal from this bullshit. Especially this nigga being violent to you and he put his hands on you, girl. You better Mr. and Mrs. Smith in this bitch. If it's gonna be some physical combat, girl, understand, you gonna sweat too, bitch. You gonna be you gonna be doing that too. Again, equality across the board.
Babe, I can come in?
Come on, Alicia, hurry up for real, but he changed his mind.
Babe, I can come in?
Back and come in? We good? We good, babe? How good we is? Like good, like great? I will be calling the police.
This my problem. I don't take nothing serious. See on the screen?
Get off me. Get off me.
See, it's all that. Cause we wasn't doing nothing. He wanted to FaceTime sister and tell his sister that he see me or whatever. While my man got out the beach with her to walk the Why? What you get out the water for?
I'm sitting here watching for how long? How long you gonna have a nigga in your face for?
What are you talking?
Hold on, motherfucker. How the fuck you come over here and say that can't no other nigga be in your girl face, but you get to be on the T-app and fuck hoes and do shit? What is that? That is toxic masculinity. Right there. A prime example for them fupa having ass niggas that seem to have a problem understanding what toxic masculinity looks like, because toxic masculinity doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. This is a prime example. But of course y'all ain't gonna say shit, because some of y'all niggas, some of those niggas are your brothers, your uncles, y'all pastors, hell, maybe even you. So of course I wouldn't expect you to call it out. But objectively, since we're here, Bub's gonna call it out.
Yeah. What?
What they was in your face for?
Nothing. They was asking me something.
For that long?
Yay. What we leaving for? Why we leaving? You waiting me? No, for what? I'm sitting at the beach. As y'all can see, y'all see how fast my face changed when he would have put it on the door. Like, at first I was laughing and stuff. But bitch, you heard, like, if you watched the end of that last clip, you heard, like, bring your ass out the bathroom. My face changed so fast. I was like, oh Lord. Then mind you, I hate this hotel because by the bathroom door wasn't even locked. So he walked in and next thing that was like, boom, throw out down, tussling, boom, boom, boom. Man, in there, Raphael tried to do something nice for his birthday. Decorated hotel, jet ski, spa day. Like, I had a whole itinerary, ACV riding, Father's Day thought, boom, Christmas talk. Like, it never fails. I think that's our way of celebrating holidays. Because, like, it's weird to say, but that's the truth. Like, bitch, we always throw down. Because as y'all can see in the last video, my face, like, I ain't have to cut my eye, but, bitch, we too down. Like, only if y'all fucking knew. And, babe, we supposed to be, like, the beach right there. We sitting high, double balcony, but, babe, he wanted to throw down. Face was like, what?
Before we go forward with the stuff, I'm sorry, girl. I had to go grab my piece, girl, and put it on my lap, girl, because it's just... See, it'd be like red flags like that that make me be very, very quiet in certain aspects. Because I've been bullied, and maybe this is even triggering me a little bit, no shade. Because I've been bullied, because I've allowed people to walk over me, it's like, girl, no shade. There is a part of me that still has so much anger and rage pent up in me. But I'm finding ways to transmute that into positive ways. But if I ever was to encounter a nigga like that, who would try to harm me in such a way, baby, all that will be running through my mind is punch that big bitch, kick that trick, kill that hoe. Harold said earlier about the love bombing. So I can find that comment. Give me 1 second, I'm scrolling. Maybe Deshaun is the commenter of the stream, bitch. Ain't nobody comment like him. Girl, if he was commenting, baby, he comment like money on the line, girl. I wish it was, girl. The more comments you make, the more money you make, girl. She be a billionaire. If I had $1 every time I heard a yes, I'd be a millionaire. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Excuse me. If I don't find it, I'm just going to talk about it, girl, because I'm trying to put it on the screen. Here we go. I'm with you, Bubs. This actually feels like love bombing. Not saying that she wasn't worthy of receiving all these gifts and trinkets, but just my observation considering how quickly things happen and look at where we at now. She was used to the love bombing. Here he came through very grand. Oh, you know, well, I'm about to come through. I'm about to give you the bear. I'm about to give you these gifts. I'm about to give you this ring and shit that I got from fucking Temu, bitch, and put it in the box. I'm about to do all and put fucking clear nail polish on the bottom of it so it don't turn your finger green, girl. No shade, fake it till you make it, bitch. But was doing all of that to get her attention, and she's doing this publicly, and again, because she's a trans woman, and a lot of fathers don't love their trans children. No shade, her father does not love her trans child as far as who she is. Even though she's gone, her memory, her legacy of who she is, that was also a part of you. And you're not supposed to be upset or feel some type of way about that, because your child was actually changing their lives, which is why this dusty bum ass nigga had to get on board with her. And that's the thing, a lot of queer children or queer people, especially those who are feminine, because they had to grow up learning how to push themselves through the shit, of course they're going to be better at things. Because they're being told, they're being conditioned to believe that in order for them to be affirmed, you have to work 2-3 times as hard. And then even for those that do get affirmed, like Girl Lala did, in this instance, it was all performative. She deserved so much more than that. Because here it is, now she want to show off for her man. Now she using her goddamn money and her checks and shit like that she get from TikTok, and all her goddamn hair slaying and makeup shit she doing and promotion. She with JT and them, JT advocating for her along with other trans rappers and trans women. She's growing off her own gifts, her own talent, her own unique expression of Girl La La La. She found herself. But unfortunately, because we didn't have that love, we found ourselves as far as maybe our gifts and our talents and what our calling is. But when it comes down to love, if we haven't really fully received that, we will take just anything. And here this nigga came again, beard, check, jawline, check, hair, check, body, check, all this shit, check. And of course, you're going to want to stun on hoes, so a bunch of bitches that be hating on you and shit, you're going to be sitting there, girl, look at my man, girl, look at my man, girl. See my man? Ooh, my man giving me a teddy bear, girl. Ooh, my man giving me different rings and shit, girl. Ooh, my man giving me all type of trashy ass shit that I love, girl. Gummy worms and hot Cheetos, bitch. He giving me all this stuff. And she's doing this publicly, so there are other people, and again, her haters that are watching. I know y'all watching. But watching that end up saying shit. And be like, oh my God, it's an opportunity for her to stunt. But because she did not take the time to really get to know this nigga, or shall I say, she knew how this nigga was, but ignored the red flags. This is what happened. So here it is. She's trying to get back to her nigga and say, well, you buying me shit. And yeah, you gave me a fucking Temu rings. And I accepted it because I love you. You gave me this goddamn bear that you got from Dollar Tree, girl, for $10. But I love you. So I'm going to accept it because, again, it's the thought that counts. You came through with my favorite shit, girl. I did. Well, the best I can do is here goes some gummy worms shit. And no shade, I'm a simple ass nigga. Till you give me some gummy worms, I'll be happy to. You know what I'm saying? All your little favorite snacks and shit that you gonna want after I deplete your stamina when we get to the room tonight, bitch. But she said, okay, I can do better than that. I'm about to get us a hotel balcony view near the beach. This shit costs money. This shit costs money to have this shit pop off. And I brought the damn hot Cheetos. And I bought the motherfucking gummy worms. And every time you try to do something nice for this nigga, y'all end up fighting some way, somehow. So yes, he was love bombing her. And she took it as genuine love and no shade. She deserved. And those who are still trans, queer, whatever the case may be, deserves to experience love. Even public love. Like everybody the fuck else. You're deserving of that. I'm deserving of that. But if you continue to love yourself, you will realize that I'm not going to allow someone to literally play in my face, all for the hopes that this may turn out, even though what the fuck has been happening this entire time has proven what is. This is a sad situation, but this is real life. The same real life that these transphobic, queerphobic motherfuckers be saying that don't exist or are afraid to speak about. Y'all love talking about how trans people in the bathrooms, trans people coming after the children, and all that type of shit. But y'all yet to sit up here and do lives about stories like this, about what the fuck happened. Let's continue.
Cut it. Scratch me in my face right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, like right there. Bro, the boy is crazy. Like, look at my arms. Cause of him. Knees. Bruh. When I tell you I'm done. Like, it's over with. Like, I promise you it's over with. It's time for me to give, like, Miami Back Outside. Cause Miami Back Outside was like 40-inch lace. I saw every week just pop up her shit. Like, I been laying, y'all see I don't go nowhere. I don't be at personal. I don't be on TikTok. I started to get back after with y'all because y'all like the only thing I got because I don't go outside or nothing. But the boy is crazy. Like, never again. Why I'm outside? Like, I like the hobo. Anybody come through the drive-through, I'm just sitting on the floor. Like,
about women a lot, right? My mama told me some shit when I came in the house with a bunch of scratches and marks and shit, bite marks and shit on my face and shit like that. My mama used to say, "Them hoes not your friend. They beating on you. And if you let anybody put their hands on you one more time, your ass not coming back in this house. The next time little fast ass little girls put their hands on you, son, you better drag their ass all the way up and down the street." From that day, she started a monster. I don't let nobody put their hands on me. Boy, girl, trans, dog, cat, wolf, mouse.
Now, and again, my apologies for the audio. It's on his side. Here's the thing. The fact that the mama's sitting there and saying, don't let these fast-ass girls put their hands on you. You need to be asking why your fast-ass son always fucking around with fast-ass bitches. That's what you should have been doing. And tell him that you deserve better than fucking around with them fast-ass hoes. Get you a church bitch. At least they freaky as the fuck. You better never tell nobody but God. Girl. But now he's using that as an excuse. Because no shade, I get it. If you put your hands on me, I'm going to defend myself. Now, if you're a female and you're attacking me and I don't really feel in that moment that you're like an immediate threat, like you're going to take my life, I'll push you or I'll trip you or I'll body slam your ass in the way, but I ain't about to do you in. Now, if you a damn Salt, motherfucking Trinity from the Matrix, motherfucking Jade Cargill, body-built Brock Lesnar daughter ass type of chick that can definitely put a working down on a motherfucking male, hell yeah, I'm gonna have to motherfucking go in when I go in. I'm gonna have to. But he's using this again as an opportunity to justify what it is that to justify his actions in regard to his treatment of girl la la la.
Bitch, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna hit your ass back. Trust me, I never cared. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna hit your ass back. It ain't no save that for the man and none of that. Bitch, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna hit your ass. What the fuck do you mean? Put your hands on me and you gonna see what's gonna happen. I don't care about no gender, none of that. Because at the same time, I teach my daughter, you are a woman. Stay in a woman's place. Don't put your hands on no man. Put your hands on me, I'm gonna hit your ass back. What's so hard to understand? You put your hands on me, I hit your ass back.
They would also participate in a lot of toxic social media challenges where his controlling nature would come to light.
I'm girl all out. Of course I can't follow simple instructions.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course I want my girlfriend looking like this 24/7. So no other nigga will try to talk to her.
I'm Lala. Of course I always think I'm right. Even when I know I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course when my girl tell me she going somewhere, I try to make her stay home.
I'm girl la la la. Of course I'm gonna find every reason to go outside.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course I want to eat my girlfriend food after I finish my whole plate.
I'm girl la la la. Of course I'd rather entertain TikTok than to make sure that my man is happy.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course when my girlfriend make me mad, I have to bite her.
I'm girl la la la. Of course, I'd rather listen to my friends than listen to my man, because obviously they know more than I do.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course, I gotta eat 5 times a day.
I'm girl la 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 la. Of course, I spend money on dumb stuff.
I'm the wig snatcher. Of course, I wake up every morning without brushing my teeth.
I'm girl la la la. Of course, I just be capping for TikTok. Cause who don't brush their teeth? You used my toothbrush this morning.
This punk so messy. I'm the wig snatcher. Of course, my girlfriend gotta pay me to pay. It's like last night.
Oh my.
And it's so funny how they use this. It's everything is so symbolic. And shout out to y'all being here. The views kind of dropped for a minute. I don't know why, but I don't give a damn, girl. Maybe it's getting too real in this bitch. Maybe it's getting too trans in this bitch. But anyway, it's just so funny how they use the scene of Baby Boy in it. It's just weird. But again, even with that interaction, here it is that on one end, old dude is saying, oh, you feel like you always right and you listen to other people. You're basically not submitting to me and what I believe. And he controlled her life by again saying, you can't come outside, you can't do anything of the sort. You can't be around other people because there's an opportunity that I might lose you. So he's more dependent on her financially, materialistically, all those things. He's connected more so to that. She, on the other hand, is more emotionally connected to it. That's what's going on. So again, there is a strong connection there that is being used and that is being manipulated. And here she is basically saying all the shit that he does to her. But yet he can go out to the club, but yet he can go talk to hoes, but yet he can be proud to be on the T-app because even though the T-app closed down, it's still hoes that remember that fine-ass nigga and want to get that fine-ass nigga, which is why he was using her resources to amplify himself.
Friends were seriously becoming concerned. This was no longer social media content. This was real life. And as evident from this video where Lala tried to do something nice for him on Father's Day, this relationship was entering a very dangerous place.
POV, what I did for my man on Father's Day.
Fucking nice. Always y'all, lace slit the fuck. I'm aggravated. Okay, y'all, so it's Father's Day, and I put my man like a big hotel room suite. We were supposed to go out to eat earlier, but he got off of work so motherfucking late, and it's just like, I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. But I'm gonna just give y'all a sweet tour or whatever the case may be, child. Hold on. I'm in the bathroom right now, y'all. As y'all can see, double sinks. His and hers, thank you. Shower teas. Oh, we can fuck in there, thank you. Okay, the toilet in there, whatever, and you can shut the door. So if I'm douching, cleaning out, then you could be taking a shower while I'm cleaning out in there, thank you.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna grab me something to snack on. My
This
lunch
the
is kicking in.
room. Oh, we finna fuck down. That picture frame gotta come down. Knock that down, thank you. Well, it's like a 60-inch. He ain't here yet, y'all. What is this? I don't know what this. Oh, okay. Safe up there, thank you. Give me the pin to the safe. And yeah. And then if we want to have a little company, it's the extra bed in here. Oh. Let me put this stuff on. Girl, I am a woman. That thing almost came tumbling down on me. Big kitchen, thank you. The refrigerator flooded if you're thirsty. Well, I'm motherfucking lied. Yeah, oven, teas. Recliner seat chairs, teas. As y'all can see, I ain't finna put that all the way up, but no, in the living room, big, and then tomorrow, my man waking up on the beach teas. Hold on. Hey, don't go to show night. My video playing, thank you. Double-sided balcony, but hold on, y'all, we finna get into it. And we gonna be here for like 2 days, teas. Hold on, it's coming up. But yeah, hold on, when they get up, I'm gonna call y'all back. Oh, as y'all can see, that's the beach across there. Those the cruise ships or whatever. Y'all can see the little lightning. But we got like a double balcony tees. She real long. Our room over here though. Let me show y'all. Our room over here, you see the light on in there. And we on the beach, of course. The beach tees. Thank you. The pool right there, like the 10th floor, because we were like real high. I told her I need the highest room possible tees, because I'm here with a king, collar queen. Thank you. When my man get here, I'm gonna call y'all. Well, that ain't end well. You can tell by the blood. I know y'all probably looking at me like, ooh, what is wrong with your hair? What happened to yams? Y'all know every time I go around this boy, my hair don't last. Like, she hanging on by the chin. Every time I go around this, my hair cannot last. And they ain't even take her out. She just hanging on by her little soul. Ain't worried. Anything I can say? Boys hate when you get cute, when you get tea, when your hair done. They gonna be real insecure. I don't know for what for. Cause when you be having on your little black polo tees, fresh haircut, you be feeling like him. But as soon as I throw me in the ladies, you wanna miss on my hair, be all rough and rowdy, want me up on the dump at me. So when you was outside, I'm gonna be outside too. I'm gonna call y'all in.
And another thing, right? Check this out. If you follow me, right? If you follow me, you watch my TikTok only because I date Lala, get off my page. Get off my page. I don't want nobody who fuck with me because you fuck with them. I want people who fuck with me because they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If you only follow me because I date Lala, bye the door, bitch. See ya. See, if Lala was to post something, y'all wouldn't sit there and say, oh, we gonna unfollow you because you playing with Wet Snatcher. Oh, we gonna unfollow you because you playing with Shaba. That's fake. I don't need y'all type of people on my page. If y'all don't fuck with me for me, I don't need you on my page. I don't give a damn. I swear to God. This is my platform. I don't want my platform being tied to nobody else. I'll rebuild this bitch brick by motherfucking brick. Trust and believe, twin. If that's how you feel, if you don't support me for me, goodbye. Out the door you gotta go, bitch. Bye.
On July 26, 2025, Lala was arrested and charged with a misdemeanor for petty theft and driving with a suspended license.
Yeah, we're going to the station right now. Ooh, I can't believe y'all really drove 5 hours for a bad bitch like me.
I can't believe it either.
Yes, y'all could have at least waited till my hair was done. Like, oh my God. Now we at the station, please. At the station. Oh, I don't gotta go through there?
We're going. You gotta go through there.
Oh, okay. Yes, y'all.
We can't go through there because the
bun paid for bun money, put up all that.
But this wasn't her first run-in with the police. On June 30th, 2023, police in Florida responded to the report of a strong-arm robbery in progress at a Rainbow clothing store. According to a witness, a forceful robbery occurred, items were stolen, and a female victim was punched twice in the face. Harrison, who was 18 at the time, led police on a high-speed chase. Officers lost sight of the vehicle, but soon found it crashed after Harrison fled the vehicle. Police discovered her hiding under a makeshift equipment shed in the fenced backyard of a residence.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Lala got court today, so we gonna put some prayers in the sky for her, put our best hopes up, man, make sure everything go accordingly. Hopefully everything goes as planned, how we need it to be. Usually how it work is, if you got court early in the morning, they wake your ass up and you go to court. But no matter when your court case is, that whole bus that you traveled with, you gotta wait for every single person to be done before you can get back to your cell. You know, traveling from the courthouse back to the jail. So unfortunately, I know for a fact I probably won't hear from her probably until late, maybe after 5, 6 o'clock. So all we can do at this point is just hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I'm gonna try my hardest to keep y'all updated because my live got took, but as soon as I know something, y'all will know something. I told y'all I wasn't gonna leave y'all in the blind, so here it is. So Lala just called me. I don't got good news. I don't have bad news. It's pretty just neutral. She called me, let me know that she went to court, and they granted her bond for every charge except for one, which we already knew that. But I guess it's kind of good news because it's like they ain't throw no curveball, so it's going exactly like it's good news because it's going exactly like how we thought. They doubled down on it, and they granted her bond for all her charges except for the one that she has to go see another judge for. Now all she gotta do is just wait to see that specific judge for the VOP, and we'll know what's going on. So the only problem is it's a waiting game now, so it's either she gonna see that judge this week or definitely by next week. Worst case scenario, she gotta sit maybe another week before we get any definite answers. But I just sent her a pack, just sent her some money, put some money in her books and shit like that. but she gonna be good, y'all. Being that the case is going exactly like how we kind of expected, I ain't gonna really have no more much updating to do unless, you know, something go on, because I ain't got nothing to report, so we just gonna sit back and go through the motions. My next update will be a next major event, I guess. Y'all say y'all make sure y'all put a prayer up in the sky for the queen. Free Lala. My bad, y'all. I took so long to make this video and shit, but I had to get stuff in order. I had a lot of things going on and all that. Plus, it ain't a video that I really wanted to make. Unfortunately, y'all, this video doesn't have any good news attached to it. I mean, before I sit here and drag it, try to make a whole video, y'all, Lala gotta do 6 months, y'all. 6 months, y'all. Lala went to court for her VOP case, and that is what they offered her. Originally, she didn't want to take the time, but after going back to her cell and thinking about it, she decided that it would be better to just do the time. Remember I told y'all Lala wanted to come out free, you know, no ankle monitor, no probation. So she just decided that before she paid lawyer fees and having to deal with that as well, that she might as well just sit and do the time. Once you do the time, you come out free. Yeah, bruh, so yes, y'all, the queen will be missing in action for some time. But if y'all do want to help, if y'all really concerned, if y'all really worried, if y'all really want to help her out, I'm going to tell y'all. You can go to my page and click the link in my bio, click that CA, and donate any amount of money, $5, $1, $2, $20, $10, till you get paid next week, till you get paid next month. Any form of money is greatly appreciated. Knowing that we don't need no money for a lawyer, I decided the best way I can show my love is making sure that I fill that cell up with food, y'all. A whole bunch of snacks 24/7, because she's not eating the meals in there, y'all. So that's what these donations are all about. It's all about commissary. Yes, y'all, so help me feed the queen. I don't want none of that skinny shit when she get out. I'm talking about, I want my shit real thick, y'all. So let's just make sure the queen eating every day. Any form of money is greatly appreciated, y'all. So we're going to have to do this time alongside with Lala, showing our support in any way we can, y'all. I want to say thank y'all for those who donated last night as well. Y'all stay up, y'all. It ain't going to be a long wait. You know, time be flying and shit. So let's just stay 10 toes till we got holes in our socks, twin. You know what I'm talking about?
How I'm holding it down till you're free. See, y'all know we do content, but don't know we do content.
Go ahead.
Girl. This is the same nigga who got on the app talking about, girl, you on the T app, you made it on the T app, you get handsome, you getting all type of shit. He found the hottest lick, and he's getting, again, performing online like he care about her. Was making money off of her. Niggas sitting there eating Wendy's and shit off the money and shit, thinking shit. He done got Wendy's off the CashApp money.
I said go ahead. Because I'm blocking the camera. Go, man.
No, you need to be in the camera. Why you blocking?
No, I do not.
See? If I was in prison, I want to see my nigga and I want my nigga to see me. The fuck? But here it is. He wants to block because he don't care about that. He just doing the performance shit. You don't look like, to him, girl la 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 don't look like girl la la la. It just look like a fool la la la. That's how he looking at her. So he don't want to be associated with that. See, if the love was real, he would want to be on camera to look at her. He wouldn't be recording a little bit. He'd be like, okay, let me record y'all. Hey, I'm on the phone with my babe or whatever. Just want to show y'all real quick. I'm about to spend the rest of this time talking to my babe, so I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all gonna get a 15-second clip. I gotta spend the rest of the time with the person I'm on the phone with, because that's our time. But he just doing it, again, performatively. And again, for the niggas that's over there struggling about what performative masculinity or what toxic masculinity looks like, you're getting a fucking masterclass right now by using this example of this nigga. That's a prime example of what toxic masculinity looks like.
Okay, well then I want to do it. Bye.
Why am I supposed to be in the camera, bro? Pepper is like slow. Come on, man. Look.
Picked up on my gray shirt.
Yeah, y'all see what's going on. You can see me?
Hold on, I gotta go back to the window.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Bruh, like, y'all keep asking me this, and I ain't even snapping at you. This really just in general, but y'all keep asking me this, bro. No, I'm not giving out that number. Why? It's because people be on weird shit. You never know the lengths that somebody is so willing to go to fuck somebody else up. So I'm not gonna do that shit. I wish y'all would start asking me. I just don't understand why people keep asking me for the info when I gave y'all a clear-cut proof way to send her money. Like, what are we talking about? You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But start asking me that, please. Y'all don't know the timing and y'all don't know the scheduling to send this person the money so they can enjoy all of the money. A lot of the time when y'all send it, half of it is getting tags, half of it ain't gonna really reach them. Like I said, the link is in my bio.
Yeah, because half of it gonna go to you, nigga. Of course, girl. We know,
If you're not
we know
comfortable with donating towards the link, then we're fine, twin. We're good. Like I said, I don't need the donations. I want the donations.
And on top of that, you was buying her gummy worms and all type of shit. Now, why do you need all of a sudden our help? Why you need our help? You came in the door with the teddy bear. You came in the door fresh and clean. You came in the door with the hot Cheetos. You can't keep them up now. You can't send $100 in every fucking month to make sure that the honey buns and stuff that she eating is from you and not from other niggas. Cause she in there.
Y'all know how to get to shop. Please stop asking me that.
This bitch. I don't like this bitch and I hate everything about this bitch. And that's the God honest truth. I just deal with her because there's no escape for me. There's nowhere for me to go. What woman is gonna want me? I don't want to deal with Lala ass for real. When we happy, we happy. But that'd be so rare. I could fuck less about that relationship. And she know. Right before she went to jail, I asked God, I say, if this relationship not for me, please remove these people out of my life. And her ass went to jail. What we talking about?
See, with me, a nigga be happy about 15 chances, then after that, phew, gone. A nigga only gonna do what you allow him. Step your cookies up.
According to multiple reports, on November 14, 2025, Lala was fatally shot inside her apartment after a heated argument between she and Shanoy. He was taken into custody and charged with first-degree premeditated murder using a firearm. Around this time, there were 2 more videos circulating on social media claiming to be footage of the shooting. However, police have clearly stated Lala was murdered inside of her apartment, and those involved in the other incidents have come forward to confirm their identity and clear up confusion. The outpouring of tears, love, questions, and support across social media immediately began flooding timelines.
I believe, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my second son. I done lost, you know what I'm saying? This is my second son I done lost. I'm asking them to let me out before I hurt somebody or before I hurt myself, man. Just let me out. I just lost my second son. Just let me out the hospital before I hurt myself or before I hurt somebody. Just let me out, man. Right here. This way.
You can tell girl Lala's father.
Good problem. Sorry? Yeah.
With some friends questioning why Lala chose to stay after the first time. You've been out only a few days. You should have just stayed locked up, man. I told you from the first time he took a shot at you. What if he doesn't miss the next time? I wish I did more. You were my good friend. You were always there for a good laugh. JT also took to social media. Stop laughing at domestic content. Sometimes we troll and key about very serious things because the person who's telling the story delivers it funny, but nothing is funny about a domestic violence story. I would say the world don't take it serious when it's from LGBT, but to be honest, I see black cis women telling their story for laughs too, and we tune in like it's a reality show. It's not. It's someone's life, and last night was an example of shit. Just don't be funny. My heart is broken. She also donated to Lala's GoFundMe and reached out to her family, which her father thanked JT for. Lala's father, who now has to bury his second child in less than a year, also went to social media to post, "All the brains in the world couldn't fathom this pain I will forever endure. Never really got a chance to make things right between us. and that's what hurts the most. Thought we had time to figure it out, and in some way we did, but not well enough. And now I'll never get a chance to, due to a jealous and evil-spirited dude.
She is talking about the terrifying encounter.
She was found shot to death near this overpass. Says she was attacked because of her identity.
These stories of violence against transgender people in Houston are not uncommon. But for this transgender woman we aren't identifying, the violence came from people she least expected.
I've been through a lot.
The continued abuse came from two partners at different times. These photos show some injuries she suffered. Horrible abuse, including drugging, beating, and one time even holding her at knife point.
I was too embarrassed to even tell anybody.
The abuse often left her feeling used and empty.
The fantasy of being with a woman like me is never love, it's lust.
Transgender people are nearly twice as likely to experience intimate partner violence in their lifetime compared to cisgender people, according to a study in the American Journal of Public Health. Sexual intimate partner violence is even more prevalent. Trans people experience it about 2.5 times more than cis people. Even so, this Houston woman didn't let it slow her down after some of her darkest days.
You can't go to the hospital, you cannot miss work. Like, you have to go to work because you have to provide a living for yourself.
Trans people face an uphill battle getting help in Texas, particularly in rural areas where no statewide protections for them exist.
Resources are limited, and then when they try to access it, it is like they get re-victimized, re-traumatized just by the system that's supposed to be there to help them.
The Transgender Education Network of Texas says the best resources are created by community for community, but even with help, discrimination doesn't go away.
We're talking about a level of radical empathy that needs to take place in the ways that we support trans and gender expansive people.
Empathy this Houston woman needs, left scarred in ways not seen.
It changed my outlook on relationships and my friendships because I don't trust people.
But she's now broken free of a violent past after realizing her life was on the line.
If you don't get out of this, you are going to die.
Each of these black trans women lost their lives to violence this year. And unfortunately, Lala has been added to the list. Shanoid was a red flag from his extensive criminal record for violence in relationships, his internalized transphobia, believing that no cisgender woman would want him after being with a trans woman.
Just deal with her because there's no escape for me. There's nowhere for me to go. What woman is gonna want me? I don't want to deal with Lala ass for real.
The controlling behavior when they were at the beach, and he became upset because a man was speaking to her.
Why? What you get out the water for?
Sitting here watching you for how long? How long you gonna have a nigga in your face for?
What are you talking about?
The text messages of her telling a friend he was beating her with a gun. Once free, Lala had plans, and I believe she was finally ready to move on. But Shanoid wasn't, and it cost her her life.
First of all, like I said earlier, to the big back niggas who came through for a minute with their influx of viewers, hello. I'm gonna need for y'all to start presenting evidence and facts like how Jay Inclusive and myself and Conscious TV and Queen Stevie and all other people do. I'm gonna need for y'all to start bringing in facts, video evidence. I'm gonna need for y'all to compile that, especially when you have a network with multiple people there. There's multiple people and nobody using their brain. There's a way for y'all to put all this shit together. So my thing is, why you're not doing that? Jay Inclusive, who does it for the culture and not the views, shout out. And that is a motto that I'm learning to make a mantra in my own life. This is what it looks like when you care about community. They were very in depth with their commentary. As far as putting the timeline together and adding their commentary. Now, I love being able to break down the context and nuance and all of the depths of it, even in a deeper level. I like doing that over here, but they were able to do that. Which is why, again, you need to be subscribed to Jay Inclusive. Please. Not just here, but also there. And if you go over there, subscribe, let them know, and watch the original video, and put underneath it and say, Bub sent me here. Tag me, Bub sent me here. Go do that for me. If you can't bless the Cash App because things going on, I get it. If you don't want to like it, if you don't want to share, you can at least go over there and do so. Again, I'm giving different options on helping the platform to grow, for us to grow. I need for the work to be done as well, because I'm going to do my part. I'm also saying this again, trans women, 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 trans women. Y'all gonna have to learn how to defend yourself. You do not have an opportunity to afford to be ignorant in this world when it comes down to your identity. Let me come bigger on this bitch. Oh shit, when it comes down to your identity. Let me do it like this, girl. When it comes down to your identity, these individuals want to harm you. And you have a right to protect yourself. T.S. Madison says it all the time, and she did something recently that I appreciate. Protect yourself. These individuals want to harm you. They want to hurt you, and they will, and they have. And they also live in a society that's going to teach them that it's okay for them to do that because you're low-key doing the work of the Lord. Because again, that was a way for him to prove his masculinity on the fact of, again, I'm not going to be able to move on because I'm fucking with her. And it was so funny because he low-key manifested what he needed to, because he came in already fucking up people's hearts, fucking up people's lives, have a track record that literally describes him doing that, that documents him doing that. But again, he's using his looks, his physical attraction, to be able to secure what he wants, even though he don't take care of himself. He followed the script. He saw the T app as an app for him to be able to get more people, and he attracted girl la la la. And even though you took her life, she took your life from you too, nigga. But it also shows how girl la 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 also played into this narrative. It also showed how girl La 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 was trying to work on loving herself, but of course, because her father wasn't in her life like in the way she needed her to be able to understand what a masculine energy and what real love feels like, she would have then been able to attract a motherfucking man that was able to honor her as the woman she is and the woman that she will become. Put my shit down. I got the shit out. To become. If you don't have the record to be able to protect yourself in reference to having a pew-pew, get you a knife, girl. Like I said, go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, get you a butcher knife set, girl, and have one in your purse at all times. Some sort of weaponry on your body. Get some shit on Temu. They got shit on Temu that I'm like, damn, why is self-defense weapons being sold on this bitch, girl? And they good quality. Get you something from there. Protect yourself. By all means, protect yourself. And again, trans women and bio women, y'all have the opportunity to actually build a sisterhood by beating these niggas' asses, because these niggas are willing to beat on y'all. These niggas are willing to lie to you, cheat, steal, all this type of shit. Play these niggas' games. Y'all mantra when it come down to y'all shit, when motherfuckers be playing on your shit, it needs to be anything you can do, I can do better. Well, BubzDaGawd, that sounds very toxic. Well, the toxic versus the toxic cancels out the toxic. So again, learn to love yourself and pay attention to the red flags. And we've all been in situations and instances where we have allowed those red flags to fuck us up. Every single one of us, I'm sure every single one of us has allowed red flags to fuck us up until we learned how to identify them and move on from them. But yeah, we almost done, y'all. We still got a little bit more. We got a little bit more. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Now, I guess I can change the music a little bit. Hold on one second. Let's do, is this on? It's cool, yes. It's a little hip-hop-ish. A little hip-hop-ish, you know? A little hip-hop-ish for the hip-hoppers and poppers and steppers out there, okay? Here it is now. Deshaun asked earlier, why is Fabulous up there? Why is Fabulous on the screen, right? Here's the thing. This is from Gay Magazine. Again, shout out to, I don't know if somebody shared it in the group chat or I came about it myself, but shout out to y'all. Anyway, it reads, is it gay to blow out your own birthday candles? Well, according to rapper Fabulous, it's a pause violation. The popular slang term often makes being gay the butt of the joke. Pause. Its homophobic undertones, or rather its use to distance someone from being perceived as gay, only serve to make straight people feel more comfortable. Gays. Is it time for pause to be retired from people's vocabulary? But let's take a listen to the actual motherfucking video, shall we? Or see it for ourselves. Take a listen and watch.
Happy birthday, Happy birthday to you. My dog. Oh, that's the F. Oh, shit. That's blowing candles is a pause. It's crazy. See, I don't do pause. No pause, man. I don't fucking do pause, man.
Now, the funny part about that is that here it is. You don't want to blow out the candles because it's gay, but it would get the job done very quickly. But you want to sit up here and wave your hand like a motherfucking fairy girl, like the homosexuals, like the bent wrist bitches, right? Like the him downstairs, the motherfucking cookies and shit. You want to do all this to blow the fan out, girl, and you very feminine in the blow. You can't even wave the candles out, masculine girl. I don't know if it was your weak hand you was doing it, girl, with your strong hand. Because like they said, allegedly, you have some situations going on that's kind of sharing a little bit of the same undertones as the last nigga we talked about just a few minutes ago. So I'm surprised that the pimp hand ain't strong enough to swipe all the shit off with one wipe. But you're doing this. So again, for you insecure heterosexual niggas, I pray for y'all, girl. Y'all gonna end up dealing with septic shock because y'all gonna be so afraid to clean your ass. That's so crazy. The next one we're going to look at really quickly. This is from Pick News, and it reads, excuse me. Speaking to fellow Disney Channel alum Christy Carlson Romano on her podcast Vulnerable, Matthew Scott Montgomery opened up about his traumatic experiences with conversion therapy, the one thing the Christian says that can get rid of that homosexual demon. Montgomery made it clear that Disney had no idea what he was getting up. I gotta read because it's kind of small. Montgomery made it clear that Disney had no idea what he was getting up to in his free time, telling Romano, quote, Disney was always really great to me. Disney had nothing to do with it. It was not their idea. They don't know. I mean, no one knew. My castmates didn't know at the time. The Encino, California, I probably said that wrong, based conversion therapy center marketed itself toward gay men who wanted to be turned from gay to straight and make it as a straight movie star, Montgomery claimed. Montgomery eventually found his chosen family and, quote, just kind of woke up, deciding not to go back to the therapy center. He notes the therapeutic experience he had starring in the play Yellow, which he credits as his big break. There is more there to read, but you can go to Pink News and read the rest of that for yourself. Or we can just shut the hell up, girl. I can shut the hell up, and we can listen to it out of his own mouth. Let's take a listen.
When I was on Disney Channel, my days off, I was in conversion therapy. My parents are very, very conservative. Queer kid growing up in the South, I would wake up, oh no, I'm still alive, what do I do? Oh. So basically, like, I came out to my parents like that kind of way because of the show that I was in. It was bad. My mom like collapsed sobbing, and my dad hit me up like the next day, and he was like, being gay is a choice, and I have set you up with reparative therapy. And this place was Christian, and their selling point was you look at any billboard in LA and see any any male actor, they've been through these walls before. And what they taught there was that there's no such thing as a gay man. There are straight boys who are born with sensitive artistic temperaments, who have emotionally overbearing mothers and emotionally unavailable fathers. And when I experience shame or insecurity, I seek out SSA, which is same-sex attraction, and I want the love of a straight man, which I'm never going to get. And then it turned into that thing that I think as pop culture we're always afraid that conversion therapy is, which is like shock therapy. I would have these silver rods that I would have to hold in my hands. They would try to build up your tolerance for like the electric shocking until it was like painful. You would imagine scenarios like you go and you walk up and hug a straight man. And when you hugged the straight man, in my mind, they would zap my hands, like the electric shock to like zap that out of you kind of thing. Something happened to me one day where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't have to be here. I, at that point, had started making close friends that I considered family, like Haley Kiyoko, who was a guest star on So Random. Demi's family, that's my soulmate. And since I came out about my conversion therapy story on TikTok, I've had other celebrity gay men, actors, who were like, I went there too. I know that place.
Oh, goodness.
Because here's how I look at.
So, wanted to share that again. More evidence about conversion therapy. These individuals don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're going to unalive us, trying to use these Nazi-ass experiments in the name of the Lord to be able to conduct. No. For the queer people who are willing to face the fear of loving themselves, even if that means going to what they consider the other person's hell, which they don't have keys to, bitch, for shade, no shade. Walk in your truth. Learn to love yourself and know who you are. And yes, there are going to be a lot of queer people in Hollywood because queer people are creative. Hello, bitch. Do y'all not see the gays, girl, fucking wicked up in the most craziest ways? How the people who were the last are now the first? The motherfuckers that y'all laughed at in high school and middle school for being weird are now getting the spotlight and actually have gifts and talents, which y'all was jealous of as children, now y'all jealous of as adults. Like, the fuck? But anyway, shout out to him being able to find his truth, okay, and realize that, bitch, these are the gifts that God, source, universe, consciousness has given me, and what I do with it is what I want to. You hoes know so much about how the damn gay demon come about, girl, but y'all don't know how to get rid of it. And y'all on the right team? Interesting. Anyway, this is Tony Baker here, who is speaking about something very interesting. And when I saw the video and the title, I'm glad I listened, because I was like, there was a preconceived notion, like, okay, girl, what you about to say, girl? What you about to say? But he spoke his mind. I said, okay, let me go ahead and add this to the live. So anyway, let's take a listen.
The agenda in the gay community. And I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, gay community. But I feel like they just want to be who they are. Loud and proud. That's what I feel like the agenda is, if there is one. They want to be accepted for who they are. What's wrong with that agenda? What's wrong with that? They want their stories to be told. They want their experiences to be told. They want to be comfortable in their own skin without people always talking shit. That's the problem. People always talking shit. You ain't got to say nothing. I ain't no homophobe. I just don't agree. You ain't got to agree with shit. Shut up. It's not homophobic, man. I'm just saying I don't agree. You ain't have to say none of that. This ain't who got the best Dorito flavor. Regular or Cool Ranch.
It's that sweet chili one, nigga, the purple
Some
bag.
people be like, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just don't want my kids to see. You can stop right there. You just express a problem with the gay community. Right there. As soon as you say, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just don't want my kids to.
And then we ask the question, why, girl? And now it's then the Bible comes up, girl. That's the go-to. That's the one that they use all the time, girl. Then it's nature versus nurture. Then, oh, you must have been touched. And oh, it's like, girl, y'all make these claims, and then when you're asked to substantiate these claims, y'all then rely on all these other things. And then once we work through all those things that you use as shields, Now all of a sudden it's, oh, well, that's my opinion. Okay, well then keep your opinion subjective, bitch, because objectively that's not the truth. Hit us up when you can objectively speak about some shit.
Just canceled out what you said before. You don't want your kids to see what? You don't want your kids to see what exactly? You don't want your kids seeing a gay person? You don't want your kids seeing a man loving a man? You don't want your kids to see a woman loving a woman? What's the big deal if your kid sees that? What's the big deal? And a lot of people equate gayness with just explicit sexuality. Like as soon as somebody say they gay, they be like, oh, you immediately go to explicit sex. And that's a ridiculous way of thinking.
Unless your ass low-key is trying to figure out what that's like, because the more that I talk to some of the queer community, because I like feminine niggas, I don't really come across these problems with these DL niggas like this. For those who are attracted to masculine energy and that's what they get, they say a lot of times individuals who are queerphobic as fuck, they doing that because they trying to project their own self-suppression of what they may feel. Just like when you hear certain niggas say that if you are a heterosexual man and you watch Beauty is Black, your ass is gay, but you ain't watch it, how do you know that is gay? Because it got gay shit in it, but it also got heterosexual shit in it too. It also got beautiful black women, big titty, big booty bitches, girl, in it. This ain't no purely LGBT ass show. It is inclusive. That's why it's called Black is Beauty, because it's all forms of blackness. But it's also a dramatization, and we know that niggas love drama. That's the only time y'all would watch some shit or be or engaged when it's full of drama. And then on top of that, for it to be the black community, especially black men and black women, having problems with queer people, when we are the motherfucking prototype and the blueprint of suppression, of discrimination in this country, we should be more loving to the children of our shit. Because no shade, in this country, well, the Native Americans are our fathers and our mothers. But after them, in this country, when it comes down to African American, every other struggle in this country, girl, is the sons and daughters of the black movement. No shade. But when you have a black man like this who is heterosexual, who is confident within his sexuality, girl, and his life is going in a different type of way that he, not different type of way as far as what he doesn't want, but it's his life is manifesting. He's manifesting the life that he wants, but it's happening in a way that he probably did not expect, which makes it even more interesting. But I looked at some of the comments and I'm like, bro, there were some people who were queer who, like myself, who applauded him. Then there were so many others who was just like, nah, bro, it's agenda. They're trying to push it on the children. Literally just like letting everything he said go over their heads. Now, it's one thing for them to sit up here and not take it from a homosexual girl because they gonna believe the stigma. But to have somebody straight tell them that and they fight them, there really is no fucking hope.
And you think your kids gonna see, oh man, gay people, I'm gay now? I seen gay people. I am now gay, Dad.
And who gonna sit up there and say that they gay to their damn dad? Oh, happy willy-nilly, especially they black dad. My experience and so many others, they tried to hide that shit unless they couldn't hide it. And if a child seeing gay content on TV has that much power to literally transform, quote unquote, their sexuality, but yet them being around their mom and dad, kiss, hug, probably hear them fuck, see sex all the time, listen to music, whether it's old school or new school that talks about romance, growing up watching Disney classics where every Disney story there was a love interest in it somewhere, somehow. The fact of growing up as children in kindergarten, preschool, and first grade, Valentine's Day, having to be able to get the girls and the boys together, like it's already being preconditioned. So if somebody is really queer or not heterosexual, their first initial reaction to it, unfortunately, especially in this climate, is the fact that they're going to be scared. They're going to be terrified. And if homosexuality is that powerful, the heterosexuality is weak as fuck. Maybe that explains why these motherfuckers be complaining about the gay people, because they really the weak bitches. My lord.
Y'all doing too much, man.
Don't be a punk. Show no fear.
And we gonna end this video with Consciously, another heterosexual black brother who understands intersectionality, and I'm gonna let him take that out for y'all. Let's take a listen.
Don't act like a bitch. Be a man. Man up. Boys don't cry. These are all sentiments that's weaponized against black boys when we are trying to express ourselves. You keep on crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. By the time many black boys reach the age of 9 or 10, you understand that the only emotion that you allow to show is anger. Your feelings got hurt? Anger. Somebody made you feel insecure? Anger. Somebody disrespected you? Anger. So the way that we deal with this conflict becomes fighting and violence. The indoctrination of black masculinity leaves a void in wholeness. It literally takes away from how you're able to show up as your full authentic self, because there are certain emotions and feelings that you are not allowed access to, especially when it comes to expressing them. So you just hold them in, you suppress them. And then you have grown men that try to have meaningful relationships, and we don't have a good experience in being able to express emotions outside of anger and aggression. That man is emotionally unavailable because he's mastered it as a survival skill. When we correlate expressing emotions to acting like a bitch, you see the issue and why a lot of men be like, I ain't got time, what's up, let's fight about it. Emotional intelligence is a big part of conflict management skills, and it's the reason why a lot of us just rather throw them things, because the emotional intelligence part, it take a bunch of investment. It take a little vulnerability, a few things we was calling weakness and that we told not to show. That's what emotional intelligence requires. And a lot of us are defined or positioned in dialectical opposition to being emotionally intelligent. Education is elevation.
Boom. Well, another edition, episode 6 of Homo News. Just wanted to come through with that. I appreciate y'all joining me for this Sunday's edition. Shout out to everybody who came through. If you can, please make sure you hit that like button, because it helps the channel to grow in the algorithms. We are at 958 on the road to 1K. If you like the vibe over here, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can stay up to date with all of my content. What else? If there's anything I said in my live that resonates with you, whether you agree, disagree, I give you permission to use my content, whether you want to use it for like a viral reel or whether you want to do your own live and respond to everything I said, cussing me out, calling me all type of names. Do what you do, because again, for the free speech part, I'm giving you permission to do that. The only thing that I require is that you at least tag me at it so that I know that it's real. And if you definitely feel compelled, you can hit me on my Cash App, $BubzDaGawd. But if you can't do that, share my shit or go to these channels, go to J Inclusive, go underneath the latest video with Girl La La La. And also, they have a video update on more information about Girl La La La's unaliving. So if you want to continue to keep up with that, make sure you check out J Inclusive. Okay? Yeah. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to those people in the bushes. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, everybody. Peace.
I can be anything I choose in this round. We are a sound vibration too deep to tell.